What up, guys? How you guys doing? I'll go live for like an hour. 2 hours top. I'm like an hour. I'm really tired. It was a long day working on a bunch of computers. Computers something can be stressful. And the idea is like to not let things stress you too much. Walk away from it, or just don't do it. You know, it could be get paid, but if you don't get paid, you don't get paid. You know. So all the computers are slower. You know, it can be tedious, but for the most part, working on computers like basic upgrades, it's a broken record. You know. So yeah, but how y'all doing? How's it going? How's your day? How's your night going? How you feeling? You know, how's your both your four walls? Mental home, physical home, every day above ground. And once again, not your metaphor. You don't have to be religious. No one's got to die to go to heaven and hell. Every day above ground, you're living it. Your mental home and your physical home. So is your home mental home? Is it heaven? Do you love being home? Do you love talking to yourself as possible? Trying to work yourself, working yourself, or do you hate talking to yourself? Do you hate the person in the mirror? That's your hell on earth, you know. And then if you love being home, cool, you know. Everything's balanced best as possible. That's why I preach about everything starts from home. Eventually, at the Tata Army, what? Everything starts from home every which way. And then from there, you go to the door, go to the matrix, and whatever you gotta do, go to school, go to work, go to whatever you're doing in life. But the intent is when you get in your car, you're back home, you're happy to go home. You're happy to go home. That's your peace, your temple, your aura you have on earth. If you're dead and home, look into your dungeon, your sentencing, your hell on earth, and that's today. What about tomorrow? Those feelings, I want to feel those feelings again because I don't deal with toxicity at all. I don't need people. I want people if they want to. Match energy, not take energy. You know, as best as possible. That's why this is your life, not nobody else's. So you should be selfish and positive matter because if you don't got you, do what got you. Higher source, yes. Emotional and spirituality by your side, what they believe in. Physical beings, they can leave whenever they want to. That is their free will and choice. What's up, Easy? How you doing? How's your night going? That's really respect for you. Once you get outside, hella tired. I'm tired. That was a long day. Long day. That's hella hot. Eastern Washington. I won 101. Just like, hella hot. Falls around the block, and then during winter time, the Alaska weather, and we would complain it's too cold, you know? But anyways, I'm gonna bring you a bunch of clips. It's a life podcast. I teach about and preach about, you know, robbery of life, robbery of feelings, toxic love, broken core relationships. If kids are involved, co-parenting, and the healing journey, the awakening journey, and the awakening, the hardest one, the woke journey, to get your life back. That's it. I'm here for the universe, especially the queens. Like 0.01% men actually reach out to me. We're talking vibe. You don't have to. No. Here's the best part. No one has to reach out. That is your free will and choice. I just tell stories. I play clips and I pay it forward. Whatever I talk about, you hear whatever I'm, playing. If it triggers you, I did my job. Now, do you want to talk about it? You don't have to, but the answer is talk to yourself. Or run from your feelings and say you want love. Make them make sense. I'm doing okay. Lost my mama a few days ago. Hugs and prayers. Hugs and prayers. My condolences. Like, that's another. We can't stop it. I'm a key-techie. I preach about technology. Take pictures and videos of the people you love, respect to the fullest. Because God forbid they pass away. Once again, my condolences. Or y'all bump heads and they could block you. And anyone, if you're in a positive manner, as a forewarning, did you just know anyone could leave, anyone could cheat, anyone can ghost, anyone can break up with you, anyone can divorce you. That is their free will and choice. When they do, and which they shall, how will you react? How will you respond? Or do you live scared of that? The other same is going to be tied on my back. It meant you make shirts and hoodies. And the cool thing about shirts and hoodies, all my tattoos is words. I don't have to open my mouth. All my words in my body do to speak it for me. And if I trigger you, once again, I did my job. And then on top of that, the cherry on top, tell everybody like, yo, just no one really says this shit. This little thing inside of my body too to say, these words, these conversations, these languages have no feelings at all. So how's all the universe into feelings about things that don't have no feelings at all? Make them make sense. And I know it sounds like Japanese. Let me elaborate. Make it simple. Sad, want to feel sad. Breakups, want to breakups. Divorces, want divorces. The healing journey is not about the healing journey. The train top, zombies added to an addiction. They're not worried about becoming a zombie added to an addiction. Beings do. That's it. Black and white straight to the point. That's why, as one being, I don't care about words at all. You can try to bully me. I love to bully bullies every which way. Because I'll urge myself, too empathetic wise, I wouldn't say nothing. What do you say now? That I love to bully bullies? I just match energy. That's how I do the being match energy. And if you don't like it, If two vegans argue, is it still considered beef? That's ill. But anyways, let me play this clip. And the clips that I play, remember this, you don't see what I see, you just hear something. So the intent to talk to yourself. And if you don't have that personal experience, it's a forewarning. Someone speaking about what they're going through, whatever question. And all the shit I talk about, all my tattoos, everything, all these clips that I play, it's raw real life, raw real feelings. Nobody has to feel them at all. But I'll say this, once I to call you out, how can you say you want love, but you don't want to talk about your personal feelings, but you talk about everybody else's feelings? Make them make sense. Just to let you know, you don't comprehend is you're the one that's broken, and you're toxic love, because you want people to make you feel good. And when they do, when you get bored, what to the next body hopping? Yeah, you have a lot of healing to do. But I say respectfully. And this is Taylor. He goes by Taylor Church. Awesome individual.
What makes a divorce so much harder than like a normal breakup is when you have kids, is that you still have to see that person for the rest of your life. Because for me, when I go through a breakup, I'm like, I need a full detox. I need to not see this person. I need no contact, because every time I see him, I feel like I go backwards. So how do you balance, like, I have to see this person, I have to communicate with them, I have to co-parent
every day,
and I have to maybe force what used to be romantic love into friendship love, like you said. How do you do that? Maybe you're still.
If I had all the answers, I have.
Yeah. Do you have half the answers?
No, I can only speak from my own experience,
yeah.
Right? And the co-parenting has been really good,
yeah.
Right? And I know not everyone's experience is the same.
Sure.
I think I'm gonna like pound this pulpit. Healing is necessary.
Mm-hmm.
If there is still bitterness and anger
mm-hmm.
towards the other person, you have work to do.
Right.
Does not matter what the other person is doing. It does not matter what they say. It does not. It is you who are only in charge of yourself.
Yeah.
And that is painful because if you look closely, you're going to see flaws.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I thought you supposed to get breakups. Yo, deadass. I do so many one-on-ones. I tell you, yo, you have kids? Nah. I do many. Chill with a lot of queens, right? But yo, queen, the door's right there. Right? Run. Be like Forrest Gump and don't look back. You don't have no kids. You have no ties, no physical being ties at all. If you have trauma bonds, yeah, that's the emotional and spiritual. You're still tied to them. You're the one who can break it. But kids, yo, move to fucking another state, another city if you have to, so be it. But once you get to forewarn you, if you're still on a trauma bond, you're going to go back, or you're going to accept them back in your life. Because nobody can break a trauma bond for you. What? Nobody? Therapists, counselors, God, Allah, Buddha, nobody. It is your feelings. First part, forgive, communication. Second part is what? Comprehension part. So let go, do close for yourself, comprehend why I felt, to do comprehension. And then, you exercise to come back in your life, it's over. We've been over. Well, we can try. We already tried. It's already over. So why can't you accept no? Why can't you handle the rejection? That's why rejection is protection. And as one being, which I preach about rejection, if you can't have rejection, you have a lot of healing to do. Because no one has to say yes because you shoot your shot. Just to let you know. Then they comprehend that. And that's your free one choice to be bitter, hateful. Or you know what? Ask questions. If you don't make a comment or ask a question, you want to spark a conversation, you will never know. Think is not knowing, judge is not knowing, judge is not knowing, assume is not knowing, gossip is not knowing. At all. In your head you can have all these scenarios, but you never spoke to nobody because you were scared to speak to somebody. And that's why when kids are involved, I'm a single father of kids. Lots of families, co-parenting. Initially, co-parenting is hard because of what? Feelings are involved. That every which way. That's why all my tattoos, all these bitter baby daddy, baby mama drama, because the feelings, initially everyone but I'm saying, for the most from the beginning, because, the victim mentality, I give them 7 years of my life. It's initially the victim mentality, you can say I. When you do the awakening journey, we give each other 7 years. We give each other 3 years over time, And from there, wise now you can do co-parenting. If it's still too toxic, your ex is too toxic, that's you have courts, parallel parenting, which can trigger them, fuck everybody, fuck her, fuck the kids, fuck everybody. And my tattoos, for a reason, I become a Debbie mother, Debbie father. That is your free one choice. But I'm the one who calls everybody out. Don't ever say you're a good person. Don't mention higher source. If you can give up on your exes, right? But those little kids that you created, right? That's your inner child. So don't say higher source. Nope. I'll check your ass. My face tattoo. I'm here to judge you. No, because that little kid has no chance in life for now, and you're not in the life. So for one, them chill out. Your mother and I are together. This is the reason why it fell between both of us. So I'm gonna hold you and guide you, so you don't become us. I tell all my kids, don't become your mother and father. Look at that, co-parenting now, right? Because I worked on myself. She has her days, right? And she has her partner type of situation. But yo, kids in marriage, I tell everybody this. Wait till you're 30, 40 years old. Wait till you're established. Don't even worry about kids in marriage. You ain't ready for that. Don't fuck all this peer pressure and bullshit. Why? They're the fuck. Especially relationships are toxic. If your relationship is toxic and one of you or both of the bright fucking idea, babe, let's have a kid, babe, let's get married. You're about to join the babe mom, babe father divorce club. We have milk goods for you, or become all your toxic ass family, especially your queens, become your mother, auntie, grandmother. Still together. Look at that. All your family still together. Toxic as fuck. And go to church, but behind closed doors, toxic as fuck. Your future's in front of your face. It's literally in front of your face, man. That's what the big terms called what? Everything starts with the generational cycle. Everything, the big word all your toxic family, yo, you're better like they're better. Narcissist traits, everybody has narcissist traits. Everybody mirrors everybody. So what I say, like middle school, like typically middle school, high school, that's when you choose to be a square empathetic person, a circle narcissistic person. To be the nice and natural, or to be the bad girl, fuck girl. And then you hit rock bottom. All my tattoos for a reason, you become weak. Because you're not strong, you become weak. You become a zombie, and that is an addiction. Because yes, that relationship destroyed the fuck out of you. And they whatever, cheated, left you with, yeah. So now you want to be a zombie, so be it. Everyone's future's in your face. And my kids tell me, like, oh, Dad, what's up with them? Oh, well, you have homeless people, right? But that person is homeless / they're zombies. What? Is that why you have your tattoos? Yeah, that's a zombie added to addiction. Look at it's 100+ outside blazing fucking balls, and they're stuck like Chuck, not moving. If you do drugs, there's your future. I tell all my kids, and here's the kicker: all my kids, if one of you fuck up, all the other 7, I'll let you know. I will let them know there's your brother, there's your sister. If you do drugs, become a zombie. Your future, there's your future right there. Whatever they're doing, observe them. You do the exact same bullshit. I have compassion for you. I don't feel sorry for you. Then I'll throw it in your face. I'm a single for your kids. I lost 2 families. You guys have no kids and you became zombies? I pray for you. I go my day, go my life, and that's it. It's a broken record every which way. And that's why I'm going to tell just reasons. It's raw, real life, raw, real feelings. And these petty ass words, my body trigger you. I did my job. Now what are you going to do about it? Talk about it? Push me away? That is your free one choice. That is definitely your free one choice. But I'm in a scenario. The day that your partner, that you quote unquote love, want to be with, ask you the same question I just asked you. What will you do to them? Crucify them? My forehead tattoo, crown with Jesus, and push them away? Because you're not ready to talk about it? You have a lot of healing to do. Hurt people. Not intentionally, but we do. Heal people, we heal people. To God and for one, to not become many of us, But if you want to join the baby mom, baby father divorce club, I pray for you. That's all I gotta do for you. Pray for you, that's it. I just tell stories. I'm out to everybody. I'm out your pocket 24/7. 365. Whenever you're on this conversation, however you want to have it, I'm here for you. The door is always open. I preach about doors. What? I preach about doors to the fullest. Everyone, the bitch is about to talk salacious, right? I'm going to tell my body. It's going to say the doors, apostrophe S, right there. And then the second line, the door is right there. What? Y'all bitching about your partner. The door is right there. Physically right there. You know that, right? I'm waiting for God to send me a sign. I made a comment that was Queen from Cali. She had a cool podcast, right? But respect when I say this. I'm not going to Spanish culture. Hispanic Spaniards, like they can make all the pasta they want, all the queens, but they can't teach me about life. God, okay, waiting for God. God's sign is very simple. I promise you 1,000. That physical door. I preach about doors every which way. It's right there. You can leave, not ever come back. But I get it. You get the guilt because if you're too empathetic, like I was, right? When I first been on 12 years, this shit, I was her babysitter, her father, her mother, and fucking parade numbers. Don't say this. Don't do that. Yeah, for 12 years of my life. Fuck all that bullshit. I won't ever do it again. Bro, my ex tripping on me because I macked on her sister, but she came on to me. If your dad's for yo, that's called emotional cheating. What do you expect your partner to do? Get happy? Hey, sit there, you have my girlfriend, right? Which I don't, but let's say my girlfriend. And she's hitting on my boy. She's hitting on my brother type of situation, or my best friend. I'm supposed to be happy about it? Like, that's called toxic love. Emotion cheating every which way. I preach about doors. Yo, my situation, I went to myself. The door's right there. I'll get it and believe. I don't need a partner. I want a partner. A zillion queens of the whole universe. Why would I ask this about one? Respectfully, you know? She kissed me and I pulled away. Okay, but how'd you, respect say this, how'd you allow yourself to get to that point? We all know right from wrong, man. Every which way. If let's say you're standing and you turn around, she's right there and she kissed you, that's understandable. But even then, after you talk to your girl, like, hey, your sister's, passing boundaries type of situation, check your sister. And remember that your girlfriend have to believe you. She could be like, oh, maybe you're passing boundaries. You're hitting my sister like, no, I'm telling you what happened. And they don't have to believe you, you know? She should be mad at her sister. She was sitting on my lap, but as friends. Okay, that makes no. Are you middle scholar? I mean, middle schoolers. You're high schoolers and shit. Adults and some girl is sitting on your lap, some guy sitting on your lap, but you're married and bullshit. Family understand, but friends and associates, yeah. All you virgins, my tattoos, SOS stuck and stupid. 1 + 1 = 3. My answer. Excuses in life. Tell the truth, do accountability, man. If not, pray for you next time. I go my day of my life. Amen. 1,000. Tell it like it is. Oh, thank you, Island Queen Rising. I just tell stories, Queen. That's all I do. I play it forward. Like, I have all my attention for a reason. Anyone that cheats, once a cheater, I was a cheater. Once a player, I was a player. Which I'm telling my back. That's factual. With you, yes. With you, that is very factual. The idea that you be selfish and positive and you walk away, and that your ex that cheated on you, they fall back, start the healing journey, and they don't cheat. If not, they'll do it again. Hurt people every which way, you know? What's the number one? How you doing? How's it going? What's the most toxic situation you've been in? The most toxic? My first baby mom's. My fucking babysitter. I want ever deal with a girl from the ghetto hoods at all. If she's a woman that's healing, preferably healed, and we have this conversation, potentially, but no. The worst people to deal with in the universe are people from the ghetto hoods. They're destroyed every which way. Toxic love. Show me love in the ghetto hoods. Kids have more love than adults do. Middle school, high schoolers, they don't know what love is. They have a feeling. They don't know what love is at all, respectfully. Wait, your babysitter turned into your baby. No. I was her babysitter. All you people that are empathetic people, loving people, and you babysit your partner, don't say this, don't wear that. Watch your mouth. You're the babysitter. You're the mother, the father, the probation officer. Fuck all that bullshit. I won't ever do it again. Ever. Capital fucking E. Why? A zillion queens and all the universes. Why would I stress about one? Respectfully. Everyone's broken initially, wise, but I promise you there's more on the women's side. They're empathetic queens. They've been doing the healing journey. Us boys are narcissistic. Fuck men. It's a fucking title. No. We're boys. We're narcissistic. We do communication. A. No. B. Comprehension at all. Market tomorrow? Yeah, 1,000. Can't wait till the fucking market's over. Just better to get my life back. I'm tired of driving Seattle. The market is it's long fucking days. I say respect. The reason why I have my pops and do the farmers market shit in Seattle because I speak to the queens. In Seattle, I'm famous with my tattoos. Every time I go to Seattle, either DoorDash or I'm chilling with my peoples or doing the markets. 99% of the compliments to the queens. You have a lot of tattoos. Like, yeah. I've seen people with tattoos, and a lot of people should have tattoos, but they don't have your tattoos, right? Because they're black and white words. And what's it about? It's all about the healing journey, Queen. Miss, whatever tattoo in my body that triggers you, I did my job. Do you want to talk about it? You don't have to. I respect your boundaries, you know? You were her babysitter and got her pregnant? Negative. I'm a babysitter at a daycare. That's cool. Hey, it's actually my birthday. Happy birthday, Emily. It would make my day if you would sing for me. American Idol, respectfully, I sing in the shower and that's it. Or when I'm dying DoorDashing and shit. I'm not a singer. I love music, I love poetry, and I say respectfully, like, if it's me, I'm sure a lot of people, me personally, because I worked on myself 5 years ago, I love breakup music, depression music, suicidal music. That's all rich myself. And the best part, they're just words. Somebody that's hurt, doing this poetry, making this song, going through their breakup, suicidal thoughts, whatever, and now you're hearing them. And it hits hard. Why does it hit hard? The best part of these words, the suicide word about suicide? No. The breakups word about breakups? No. Only beings do. You and I and the whole universe does. But once again, I say I. That's over myself. I don't worry about that at all. Why? Any advice you have for me for the new year? Oh, Emily, what would I say? Advice? Just be authentic to yourself. Be selfish in a positive manner. Because if you don't got you, then who got you? It's your life, not nobody else's. We're taught that being selfish, it's wrong, it's a sin. It's being narcissistic is called healthy narcissism. Because, and if you're in a positive manner, to perform you, anyone can leave, anyone can cheat, anyone can go, someone can break up with you, anyone can divorce you. That is their free will and choice, which everybody has. When they do, and which they shall, however you act, however you respond, or do you feel scared of that? You don't need people. We are brainwashed for the codependency to need people. I promise you that you don't need people at all. Oh, you're welcome, Queen. Happy birthday. And once again, and on top of that, I recommend to start the healing journey. The younger, the better. And there's lifetime at tattoo at 39. It's not ever too late, but I promise you, when you start the healing journey, you have a real support team. You start learn to love yourself, self-love. You be like, fuck. We all say the same shit. I wish I was younger. If my parents taught me, we can verbalize. I wish my parents taught me, my family, but they don't have this conversation. Because if they did, I promise you 1,000 that would be talking to you. I speak to all my kids best as possible, and every being, especially the queens, every which way. I tell everybody, I can't physically save you. Physically, I can save you. If I have money financially, I can save you. But if you're stuck in a trombone, these toxic relationships, I know 1,000 because I was you. You will go back to them, and you can tell me face to face, no, I won't. Make a TikTok, do all say that, do that, and when they knock on the door or you knock on their door, what happened? Magic get in your fucking household again. Yeah, welcome to trombones. I'm getting my tattoo Friday, which I gotta type that shit up because I'll probably do it Friday morning. I gotta hurry up. But anyways, I'm getting more tattoos Friday, and then 2 weeks from now some more, just more words. All capital letters for the blue pillars. Typically as males, they're born narcissistic. A journey. This side I capital letters for the queens, a lot of some kings out there. A healing journey. Excuse me, which one are you on? If you're on a healing journey, typically the queens, we talking. We have these deep conversations, and I don't know you. We talk like best friends and shit. The best conversations, day one off the rip. Sponsored by my tattoos. That's why we Spanish it is. I did it for for the attention in a positive manner, not for validation at all. Because one person I need, chase, compete, submit, need validation food. The person mirror myself. I do not need validation for nobody behind the screen. My kids, nobody, zero, not even higher source. If higher source knows all, he knows I'm blessed. Simple as that. I don't do all this shit I talk about, these clips that I play. That's so rich myself. I won't ever feel sad and depressed, Someone passed away, the grieving journey potentially, but once again, that's another, we can't stop it. As they being dissected why they passed away, and then break it down. Maybe I'll say the same because I was taught this, religious / spirituality talk, In the next lifetime, in the afterlife, next lifetime, I don't know. I use the word idea of faith. As they being, I say many, many times, I will not sit and debate about things or talk about things that I don't know. I play this clip and shit out. There's a scenario. This is my belief on the situation. That's it. But I care about you as a being because you can be a religious, spiritual, atheist, a good person, which is beautiful. But if your energy is beautiful, I know you're off of love. You ain't gotta even realize you love. I'm an empath. No, the way you speak and carry yourself as a being, I could tell you're empathetic or narcissistic. Just the way you carry yourself. I don't give a shit about money, power, and fame. Because that dog cannot give advice to nobody at all. The AI can, but even then, you still want to ask the AI, AI, why am I sad? What caused depression? What caused PTSD? Not fuck that. Let's watch these reels. The boys say, let's watch all this OnlyFans and bullshit. Lust. Yeah, and they love God, quote unquote. Like, really? Okay, sounds good. And I say all this shit respectfully.
Go. Sometimes the hardest thing isn't holding on. It's letting go. Letting go of what you thought would happen. The future you planned. The person you thought you'd be with them. The version of yourself you were trying to be. You keep replaying what could have been. You hold on to hope that maybe things will go back. You convince yourself that if you just try harder, love more, change yourself enough, it'll work. But some things need to end. Not because you failed, but because they taught you what you needed to learn. Holding on to them just keeps you stuck. When you finally let go, you realize something. You make room for better things. For people who actually want to stay. For a life that actually fits who you are now, not who you were. Letting go isn't giving up on them. It's choosing yourself. It's accepting that what's meant for you won't require you to beg for it.
Beautiful. Easier said than done. Initially, that's why the grieving journey, it sucks and it hurts. Like, comes relationships, breakup, divorces. It hurts really bad, man, every single time. But the reason why it hurts bad because of codependency. And then I would try to say, if you're in a positive manner, the longer you are with an individual, the more it's gonna hurt you. Especially with square more pathetic, typically Queen's heart, because you gave your all, and then you question yourself, what could I have done better, And then the worst part of the situation, if he's too narcissistic, a fuck boy, much more spiritually, physically whooping your ass, 2 black eyes in, 20 other baby mom side chicks, you still sit there and you pray by manifest because you focus on the good times. But there's a billion bad times, but you don't focus because now it's falling apart. Welcome to trauma bonds. That's why it's codependency. I need them. You need someone to be mean to you. If you need that, I got you. And that's the shit. And that's why I do so many one-on-ones with the queens. A lot of them, 5 years doing this, right? Just started my 6 years, the live podcast. And asking questions all the time. Like, yo, shit, queen. Like, they say, hey, my ex, my baby father, whatever, my husband, my boyfriend emotionally cheating with my girlfriend, all this type of situation. Like, and you're still there. Do you still pray by manifest? Well, God can do it. Allah Buddha, I'm like, respectfully, queen, like, we're taught that, but that's not factual. Because if that was factual, look at your mother, auntie, grandmother. They probably went through the same shit what you're going through. How's that working out for them? And they're still together, miserable as fuck behind closed doors. I'll tell you, if you're in a positive manner, you want to become all your toxic family. Look at your toxic family, look at your partner's toxic family. Your future's literally in front of your face. 20 years from now, whatever the age gap between your parents, auntie, grandparents, there's your future. I promise you that. You don't have to believe me, you don't have to comprehend that it's your free one choice. But that's what the first hard part is: forgive, communication. Not forget you lived it. It's your past, right? The second hard part is the really hard part, is to let go. Do closure for yourself, comprehend why it felt to do comprehension. And then all your ex-exes, right? Observe all the red flags of all your ex-exes, the boundaries that you passed, they passed. So the next potential to be, the intent to comprehend it, right? First and foremost, the next potential to be, when you see them and observe them, you realize boundaries. But at the same time, for you, no one has to respect your boundaries. If they don't respect it, what are you choosing? What are you doing? Sit there and entertain, or be so as a positive man and walk away. A zillion people in all these fucking universes, all these damn realms, social media. Why are you stressing about 1, 2, or 20? But once again, I make it sound so easy because 5 years ago, my healing journey healed. I let everybody go. I let my ex-exes, my past pain, toxic trauma, and child trauma. I have nothing against nobody. I broke the generation cycle 5 years ago. That's why I'm 3.5 years single, and I'm on to potential. And I speak the way I speak to the fullest. I don't hold back at all for nobody. I don't not bite my tongue for what reason. These words have no feelings. The truth is hurt no matter what. If you don't want to hear the truth about yourself as a being, don't talk to me. Keep scrolling. Dead ass, What are you doing here? Stay a blue pillar on a journey and be an entertainer. Entertain the universe. Entertain man-made bullshit. Brag about money, power, and fame. Because that's your God. You can say God, but no. Anyone that brags about man-made bullshit, you're too codependent of that. And on top of that, you bully people with man-made bullshit. Look at my car, look at my house, look at my body, my beauty. Yeah. Would higher sources say that? Do that? That very much. So why are you bullying? I love to bully bullies. All you're broken every which way. Well, you're broken? Yes, you're broken. I will let you know you're broken. Because broken people don't say what you do at all. I mean, broken people say what you're saying, but us people that are healing or healed, no, we call you out on your shit. Like, why are you being rude? Why are you being mean? You're doing deflection, projection, gaslighting, manipulation, trauma, potential-wise. You have a lot of healing to do. I just say you're a walking red flag. What? I won't fuck with you at all. And I fuck with everybody. Who do you think about Maria John over there? Damn, they're fucking. My tattoo I show me. See, they're super narcissistic, or the zombies addiction addiction, negative energy. Don't get involved with them at all. And they tell you sob story. I can't see my kids. My ex destroy me. That's not your kid. That's an adult. If you're gonna sit there and have make it with your heart, feelings, empathy, sympathy, go fall on your face. That's enough about the heart. Which I say is toxic love. It's just communication. Your mind is love, comprehension. That's what these two are. What we try to. Your mind says leave. Your heart says no. I pray if I manifest. Tomorrow to change your way, God can do it. Cool. Say that, do that. I was you. I did the same shit. Said the same shit. It didn't work out in my favor at all. So, but it's okay because once again, it's their own free one choice. What are you choosing? What are you doing every day, background?
That's the reason that I picked her. is because that's the reason that I picked her, is because she didn't put herself first. The reason I am here is because you choose me over you. You compromise or sacrifice and give of yourself at your expense just to make me feel good. You fill me up although you've been drained. And this is why I like you. And here's the thing. Oftentimes people think someone's presence is like a validation of their love for them. But no. Sometimes it's just you too convenient to let go. When you say unconditional love, oftentimes that means for a lot of women, you let it just run all over you. And so I just want you to understand, sometimes for some men, this is why this person is stringing you along, is because you're refusing to let go of the rope. Now, I'm not saying it's your fault here, but I'm saying toxic people are people that are not healed, are in a great space, are looking to pray. They're not going to let you go willingly. You feel me? They're not going to be like, oh, let me stop around Keisha and open up her blessings. They're not going to say that. So you have to say, I'm done with it, and you have to move on.
And that's Ace Metaphor. The podcast is called, which I say respectfully, why, especially in the ghetto hoods. And I say respectfully, like their podcast, I grew up in the ghetto hoods. Like people like my one-on-ones that are squares from suburbs, you know, I send in clips, they'd be like, I haven't ever dealt with that. Yeah, because you're from the suburbs. You know, there's toxicity. People have narcissist traits. You know, money, power, and fame. They bully with bullshit like that, right? But in the ghetto hoods, it's a bloodbath type of situation. So that's why, you know, initially not knowing, that's why it's a very triggering comment. Like when you do this human journey, and then someone calls you out on your shit, like, well, not knowing. That's why I tell people all the time, you know, you allow it to happen. Triggering comment, what? And I say karma, not knowing. What do you mean? I was you. You was just on a journey, not a healing journey. You can say God higher source all you want, but here's the kicker. If you really higher source, how do you have a fuckboy by your side? All of them they're too narcissistic. My tattoos are circles. On my tattoo way up here it says, the Lucifer disciples, the fuckers of the universe, everything they touch, they destroy. They are coming unknowing. Shots fired. That's why as one being, obviously squares and pathetic people, the nice and natural, higher source what I believe in. All you circles, all you bad circles, all my tattoos for a reason. You know, you toxic love. And the worst one out of all of them, zombies, addicts, and addiction. They can verbalize love and they don't love themselves. Look what they are. If they're not trying to detox, rehab, etc. wise.
What's going on with the blood of Jesus? What's going on with everybody in the blood of Jesus? Yeah, yeah. In the blood of Jesus all day. How's your day going, brother? Are you not?
That was wild. There's nothing wrong with Jesus and higher source, but like if you want to be like a Bible thumper or have fun with it, like this is the wrong live session. Dead ass, I just block. Respectfully, like nah, I'm good. Like you can say, you know, like you can speak about higher source, but when you're preaching about them, like cool, you can say that, do that, but how's that working out for you overall? I doubt higher source isn't toxic relationships, so why are you in toxic relationships? I doubt higher source is fucking, you know, a zombie. Addicts and addiction, so why are you a zombie? Addicts and addiction. Shots fired. Make them make sense, you know? Triggering comments, triggering questions, but that's my job to trigger you. And the best part, these words have no feelings at all, you know? So when it comes to that situation, the clip that I just played, that's where the intent, especially queens, control your energy, control and protect your energy best as possible. And the downfall, a lot of you queens are, you know, too empathetic wise, and you believe you're a fixer, changer, savior, and you want to mold us. Like, stop trying to, you know, fix people, change people, because they'll change for you. When you ask someone, like a lot of you queens do this, yo, babe, chill out, you know, whatever I'm doing wrong, right? Can you try to do this? Can you change for me? When you say that corny ass comment, like, yo, can you change for me? Like, that question, the comment, like, yeah, we will. The downfall is, remember this, that's what I say, my this reason. Yo, we're people pleasers. And if you ask someone to change, they will, because they're people pleasing, because that's what you want from them. The downfall, they didn't change for themselves. That's what happens. I change for you for how long? A day, a week, or a month, and then I go back to more ways, then you give me shit about it. Baby, you're doing so good. What happened? And I'm questioning myself with, I don't know. I know I'm fucking up, and I'm talking to myself like I was doing so good. I was, once again, my exes, I only had 4 exes prior to my last one, number 5, best relationship in my life. We used to say that, you know. I was talking to myself like, dude, I was doing so good. But once again, on a journey, not on a healing journey, and I have real support to elaborate. Okay, can you change? But here's the kicker: you change for her. That's the flaw. What do you mean? Every time you change for her, you and vice versa, you ask her to change for you. Both of you will be people pleasing. and you go back to your old ways. You should want to change for yourself. That's why I tell people it's about wording. Sit there, let's have a partner. Keep it simple. I don't have a partner, let's say I did. Let's say initially she told me she's not jealous controlling. And 20 days down the road, come to find she is jealous controlling. And I observe it. You know, my ex-exes, let's say they're all like that. Hey, babe, just let you know, I told you day one, I don't deal with jealousy and insecurity issues. And you told me you wasn't like that. Now we're 20 days in, and you are like that. Real as fuck. So, thank you, Queen. I just tell stories to pay for it. Thank you. And what you gonna call it? So what? Now that I worked on my soul, this is about wording. I don't say, babe, change for me. No, babe, chill out. Like, I worked on myself as a being. I'm blessed every which way. So my next tattoo, S06, they did that. You know, and I don't want you to do that. So here's a kicker. Like, if you keep doing what you're doing, remember, rejection, protection. My situation, they want to tell the potential to be. Babe, just to let you know, for both of us, the door's right there. What? If I'm too much for you, marriage is strong for you. Don't, you know, you can leave whenever you want to. You can ghost me, cheat on me. That is your free one choice, right? You can, and you hurt my feelings. I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life. I was in Queens of the whole universe. What else is about you? One, respectfully. So I'm gonna talk to you every which way. Cause I worked on myself, right? So, you know, I told you about I don't deal with jealousy and insecurity issues. And you told me no. Now it's 20 days in, and you actually are like that. And my situation, it's a live podcast. 5 years doing this. This started my 6th season. And the last 5 years of my life, with thousands of queens. They come and go. It's a broken record about toxic relationships. You know, and advice co-parenting. I'm a single for 8 kids, right? So, and they say she, and I tell like my last girlfriend, right, the best girl of my life, nothing against anybody, right? But she's like, I know I met you on TikTok, right? TikTok love story and all, and you say you talk to Queen, but oh my gosh, now that I'm with you, you're always on the phone. Like, yeah, you think I'm lying? Like I'm bullshitting? I'm an open book. I'm not a virgin, right? So that's why scenario 20 days in, I tell you, babe, shit out. 20 days in, you actually are jealous controlling. So here's the kicker. First and foremost, you change for yourself, so you start being jealous controlling as best as possible, right? So I'm not doing that at all. You can talk to whomever you want to, it's not. I don't care, respectfully. If you want to pass boundaries, that is your free one choice. Just to let you know, it's my life. I will get up and leave. If you emotionally cheat, excuse me, it's over. Eventually, you pass back to cell phones, emojis, and bullshit, and you physically cheat. So before it gets to all that bullshit, I'll leave. Just because of that, yes. Just because of that, every which way. I don't deal with toxicity. So, hey, what's up, King? How you doing? How's it going? You know, so that's why you talk to. Like, yo, like, you don't change for me. You change for yourself as the foremost, and then for our relationship to keep progressing forward. If you don't, I'm leaving. And remember, they don't have to believe you. No one has to believe nobody at all. But that's when we ask somebody to change. Hey, yo, babe, change for me. That's called people please. You will change for them for so long, and then after that, you go back to your old ways, and you start bumping heads once again. Same bullshit, different day. No. What's up, How you doing, King? How you been?
Not much. I'm doing good. I did a thing.
What's that?
Shaved off my fucking mustache.
Okay.
I feel naked. I feel naked and I look like a fucking 13-year-old.
Well, yeah, no. When my situation, like I shaved out here in the bottom. Like I just got like peach fuzz basically, but yeah, bald. You know, I've shaved my mustache before. And this, I'm like, yeah, respect you. It don't suit me, you know. If you get used to it, cool, you know.
My mom says it looks clean cut.
Right.
But I feel like I don't know. I feel like I need the mustache, otherwise I look like a foul. I look exactly the same.
Oh, well, if
I got pictures from 10 years ago. And I look identical.
Well, if you're gonna rock it, you know, see how it is. If you're not happy with it, then just let it grow out again and keep back the way it was traditionally wise, you know.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it'll take like 3 weeks to get it looking good again.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Because I've had the same mustache for like 3 years.
Okay.
Not same mustache, but I've had facial hair for 3
Right,
years.
right. Hey.
So I just haven't seen myself like this before.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, babe? How you doing? How's it going? What's up, live? Yeah, that's awesome. Hell yeah.
Yeah. How's y'all not been?
Oh, good. I just I'm about to go lectures for an hour and that's it because I'm tired. Not pretty long day.
Oh, for sure.
Door dashing. Then I worked on computers and some computers are slow, it's tedious. I had over some screens. And all the computers, you had to be there patient because the specs are old school. So I made it a lot better, but it's just time consuming. I'm just sitting there. But the cool thing, I was at the same time I was multitasking. Working on computers, working on my podcast on my YouTube and Spotify. So I uploaded maybe like My Spotify for sure like 10, 12 episodes, and then my YouTube like 5 episodes. So I'm trying to.
Okay, hell yeah.
I'm trying to catch
When you
up.
say computers, are you doing like cold calls or something like that?
Upgrades like SSDs, RAM, whatever software type of situation to make it better. So I'm basically the doctor. If your computer's slow, I'm the doctor. I fine tune it. I do the upgrades, give you suggestions, and you do whatever you want with it. How are you? Okay.
Sure.
See how that goes. No, yeah, no. I'm trying to just do 1 hour and that's
You're
it.
just a hustler.
Say it again.
You're just a hustler.
Yeah. I'm a
You're
single.
just hustling.
Yeah, I'm a single father kid. I gotta be in my grind type of situation, So, yeah. So I'm just trying to.
Sorry, get you.
I'm just trying to balance life best as possible. But me, I'm trying to catch up my podcast, on Spotify and my YouTube because I'm curious to know how many episodes. In 5 years doing this, I've been doing 5 years. This is my 6th season starting now, right? Which I'm gonna call it. I just want to see how many episodes I have. But so far, I have I think 189, but I still have I don't know, 3 years, 2.5 years to
Are those
upload.
episodes based off of what you'll be doing on the live streams or what?
Yeah, it's nothing but lives. Yeah, it's not like it's not like I'm talking to
okay.
myself. I'm not it's not like a video blog type. No, it's all lives. It's all of it pure lives, and that's the cool thing about technology. That's how people which I recommend. Nobody has to do this, but if you're doing the healing journey or whatever you're talking about in life, as long as it's positive talk or it could be whatever you're into, right? Do YouTube, do Spotify. It's do for yourself first and foremost. If you want to do it for clout, you think you're the only one trying to do this? Zillions of people trying to do it and they don't make it, right? But the cool thing for yourself, especially in the healing journey, I tell you, you want to see the overage of myself? Go on there. 5 years ago, Meg, she's a narcissist. Every time I was talking about the breakup, trying to do co-parenting, I wanted to cry. So what I do, 50 Cent, buy my teeth. What's the number 3, Young Queen? And I speak to my teeth, And the cool thing is I can go back in time and watch myself. Like right now, I'm hearing the on Spotify, right? For some reason, 3 years ago, I kept saying this line, and with that said, multiple times, I'm getting into it myself. I must have been had a little phase that was my little saying. And with that said, I'm going to school and go to work, and with that said, bro, I'm like a rapper. Every 3-4 words dropping the same little phrase. Why am I saying that so often?
Yeah.
But why am I saying that? Because I'm hearing myself on Spotify, and let's say you're on there, and I remember your name, your username, and I can going back on my computer, that date, and I put James, because I know your name, and that's the cool thing about social media. People will come and go. You can have a badass conversation today, and that person doesn't come back here, or they don't do, social media no more. But the cool thing for me personally as a being, I can hear one time 1 billion times. I can hear anybody, and I'm like, I don't know their name, but I know who that voice is, And that's when I'm saying all my podcasts, all the podcasts, it's nothing but lives, nothing but lives. So that's why if you're on YouTube, you'll see me.
I just asked because I know a lot of people do podcasts for multiple different reasons.
Right.
I've helped my stepdad with podcasts before.
Okay.
And it's advertisement and
Right.
marketing for his business.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know I got buddies that do podcasts full time.
Yeah.
Just for an income type of thing.
I would love
So
to do that.
everyone has a different reason.
Right. I would love to get to that point, but I have so much content. I'm doing it all by myself, so right now I'm just doing uploads.
No, for sure.
Maybe next week I'll start working on doing clips. Before I would do 1 minute clips, 1 minute clips is too tedious even with the AI, especially for myself as a being, because I fluctuate. I speak fast, slow, mumble, slow. I'm very, very tired. So let's say you speaking clearly wise, the AI does 99% of my job for me. I just adjust the words I must, use type of situation with Adobe Premiere Pro. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do 15, 20-second clips and that's it. I'll do a lot of them. And that's all it is,
Look, so I know a lot of people, they can do those short form clips
Yeah.
just on their phone.
No, yeah, you definitely your phone, yeah, no.
You don't even need Adobe or anything.
Right, yeah. No, yeah, you can do, I use CapCut, InShot, there's many apps.
Yeah,
You could definitely do it on your cell phone, every which way, so, but...
I know CapCut, though, CapCut recently, they made it to where if you want, higher quality video, you not have to pay for it.
Right.
Which they didn't used to do that back in the days.
Well, it's
It used to be a
because...
little bit different.
It's because they got their feet wet, and they saw, that everyone's using them, and they're doing the hard job for them. But now, they got to charge for and it should be free, but charge for the service type of situation, and it comes.
Yeah, which I get it. They're running their
What was
own
that, man?
business. But I used to use CapCut. I
bypass
said I get it. They're running their own business.
CapCut by
Oh, you don't.
all like the certain edits on CapCut, you have to have a membership for and you have to pay for.
Right.
But if you want to use those ones that you have to pay for,
Mhm.
you do the video with all of them, all of the edits, and then you screen record the video after you're done from the beginning, and then you just crop it after. You save it to your phone and then you crop it.
Mhm.
And then
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't have to pay for anything.
Okay.
That's what I do. I just screen record my video after I use all of their edits. And
Okay. Hey, you know the hustle.
Yeah.
I don't. I use
So-
Adobe Premiere Pro. Me personally wise, a little bit of CapCut.
When I was talking about CapCut like that, it's for the resolution. So if
Right.
you want like
4K,
60
8K.
FPS,
Yeah.
whatever.
Mhm.
You gotta. That's where you gotta start paying.
Oh yeah, but see, here's the
I mean,
kicker.
I
Like
would
with
use it
4K and 8K, like if you do a pod like 1080p, right? Like a 2 hour live is about 3 gigabytes. But if you do 4K, 8K videos, those pods are probably like 20, 40 gigabytes just for a 2 hour session. It takes a lot of volume. It looks beautiful, but I'm sorry.
does that really make a big difference?
Oh yeah. The higher the FPS, it looks immaculate. It's beautiful, but it's costly when it comes to storage on your hard drive SSDs. Like it takes like I tried it out, right? I did like a 6 hour live on a 4K. It was 80 gigabytes. I'm like, for 4 hours, 80. That's a lot of space. I'll say to 1080p, keep it simple. I have plenty of hard drive SSDs, but nah, I'm just.
Well,
Mhm.
I'll be honest. Nowadays, you can get external drives that are like 8 terabytes.
Oh, I know.
For $100.
Correct. But okay, when it comes to like
I mean,
storage, be careful with that. Don't do more than 70% fill. It can go 100% capacity, but once it passes 70%, you can kill your drive. For one, especially hard drives, mechanical drives, and when they glitch, and guess what? You lose. If you don't have backups, you lose everything. All those hours, bye. So that's what you do.
for sure.
Backups of backups. If not, then yeah, it's costly.
This is just from my personal experience because I used to post this thing. Arc. It's a
Yeah.
dinosaur video game.
Right.
I
I
used to post hella videos on that.
Yeah.
So I used to have Discords. I used to run servers. So that's kind of where I'm talking from.
Yeah.
I don't have any like newer experience. At least like within the last 2 years.
Nah, it's very similar. Very similar.
It's pretty similar. I mean,
Yeah. This technology's
size
getting
changed
better.
a little bit, but it's still the same game.
Right. Yeah. No, it's technology is better. Components get better, but it's overall same concept on the overall. My situation.
And just always make sure you never process a video in a higher like format than your phone or whatever device you're doing
This
it on
device.
can yeah, because if you do that, it's just a waste.
Oh yeah.
Like, let's say your phone can only do like 480. If you do like 816, it's not gonna make a difference.
Nah. Yeah, no. Exactly.
And not everyone knows that, so that's why I was like,
Yeah. Definitely pay it forward because people better start doing this. Like, oh, if I change it higher format, like, no, your original was too low as it is. So you might get slightly a little better, but it's not gonna look like a 4K, even though it's just 4K. Like, no. You had the wrong format initially.
like whatever you're recording on,
Yeah.
if it ain't going past 4K, there's no point.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
No, yeah, facts. No, yeah. Like, take me when I do. This is all by myself, so like, that's why I tell you I'm very much on Spotify and my YouTube. So I feel good about that for sure. I'll start making clips
for sure.
maybe next week. So I got so much content, it's retarded. So.
I got a personal question for you,
Go for it.
and you don't kind of like give out numbers or nothing, but between like
Mhm.
the live streaming, the
Mhm.
YouTube, and the Spotify, like whatever other platforms you're
Yeah.
doing, are you making like enough to pay the rent?
I don't know, King. I make $0 on here, 0.
Oh, really?
I don't make
Like
money.
between like Spotify, YouTube,
Nothing.
Really? So you're just doing it for the passion?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm just telling stories. The cool thing about technology, like.
Okay.
Especially the healing journey. Like I tell you, but if you're in the healing journey and whatever you believe is, pay it forward. No one's to comprehend you, but it takes one person.
For sure, yeah.
And from there, wise
Yeah,
you.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
but yeah.
No, trust me, if I was getting paid, I'll be here like 6-7 hours a day. Cause guess what? I'll be chilling. I'm getting paid for what I'm doing, but I haven't got
No, I
the
get
most
you.
I made out here, and all these platforms combined together in the last 5 years. This started my 6th year now. whatchamacallit, maybe like $200 in 5 years.
Oh,
And that's
so you
between
really
that's
are just
between
doing
all my
it for-
platforms.
You're
Not
doing it for the love.
no, yeah, no. It's I made a vow to the universe 5 years ago. This healing journey. When I figured this shit out, I'm calling everybody. I don't care what you claim to be religious spirit. I don't care. Like if you knew that, why didn't you open your mouth? Why let people suffer, especially when it's your own blood and family? Like, but it's pride and ego, especially when you're older.
Sure.
Like, well, you're younger than I am, so
There's no need to be stingy.
right, exactly. Like that's the downfall of pride and ego and narcissist traits. Like my situation, I have 8 kids. I don't have to talk to them when the breakup and depression. I go look at them. You know what?
Oh, but you got a fucked up.
I had a squad. Oh yeah.
You got a lot of chitlins running around.
Right. And I tell I could look at them and it's been my tattoos. I could look at them and say, you know what? I could talk to them, tell them a story, you know what? But I won't, because when I was their age, nobody talked to me about this. Like, no, that's too much pride and ego, man. Like, you should be happy if someone's younger than you are. They're trying to listen to you and evolve faster than you. Fuck yeah. Anyway, all young cats, you're evolving. I'm proud of you, man. Which way? Because when you start getting older and you do this healing journey shit, you're like, fuck, I wish I was younger. And my parents taught me, I wish it didn't exist. The past has been written. Your parents, they don't know this conversation, right? But you can play it for somebody else.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's what I do. I just tell stories. I play clips. And the cool thing is, if the way you speak, this conversation, the clips that I play triggers you, the intent should want to. Have to trigger you, because the word have is very forceful. You should want to talk to yourself. How and why do I feel the way I feel? I'm not speaking, someone's speaking.
No,
I don't see nobody, but now my feelings,
I mean, I don't.
Mhm.
Obviously, you and me have had some talks about
Yeah.
the past and like how we got through our shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, the only thing that I do right now is I journal. I got a little I
That's-
have a notebook.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like whenever I feel like I need to.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I love writing. Yeah. And
Journey is good, most
I
definitely.
think I'm doing pretty good on all my healing journey.
Hell yeah.
I'm doing good, except for a little too much cerveza.
Too much water on the rocks,
You
huh?
know. Yeah.
It's a dark Kool-Aid.
But
Well,
I mean, it's kind of my coping mechanism, which isn't the best. But I've been through some shit in my life.
Right.
I've seen a lot of shit in my life.
Okay.
So I mean, if that's the only thing that I got going wrong with me,
As long as you
I don't
don't,
think it's too bad.
as long as you control it best as possible and it doesn't control you, that's the
Oh, yeah.
intent. Yeah.
As long as you don't let it negatively affect yourself and others.
Right. Oh yeah, especially others, and for sure yourself, because
Yeah.
once you become a zombie, you're gone. Like you're cooked until you actually detox. And like my brother told me, just rest in peace. Like he's all when it comes to rehab, all this, he's all. I've gone to, I think he told me 2 or 3 times, graduate everything, right? He's all, but here's the kicker: the people that actually do rehab, you want to go for yourself. I went because of my family, my ex, the kids. Look, I keep doing the same shit. He's all, you got to go for yourself first and foremost. And on top of that, like he said, like,
Sure.
hey, what's up? Can I tell you something? Go for it. Let me up. If you're positive, let me see. 2 seconds real fast. Let me see if it's a troll. Yeah, you see it real fast. If you're trolling, I just block it really fast. Can you DoorDash me some Domino's
no,
pizza?
I mean, I used to drink way worse too.
Yeah.
I used to drink way worse.
Well, I'm happy you're
I
doing
used to
better.
have a single bottle of hard. Yeah, I used to have a single bottle of hard liquor every night.
Snap.
So I used to be a fucking mess. But now I'm not. I ain't on that level no more.
Happy you slow
I
down.
just do it. I don't even do it every night. I do it probably like every other, maybe every
I'm
2
gonna get
nights.
that shit, bro.
You know what I mean? Like skip 2 nights. Yeah.
I will. Sorry to hear that, brother. I'm assuming for your kids. What's
Yeah.
money? But you can go to some of those live
You
and
got way too many kids.
I got a colony. No, it's just someone on TikTok. Hey, can you DoorDash me some Domino's pizza? I'm hungry as shit, bro. I'm like, respect and say this, like y'all begging out here, cool. You ask for dollars, beans, cool. Beg for dollars, social media. I guess I say respectfully, like,
Get a job.
well,
If they got time for
to beg.
if they got time to be sitting on social media, they can go get their ass up and get a job.
Right, and my situation, like
that's my personal opinion.
last year, I think it was last year. Yeah, last year, I live in the ghetto hoods, right? So I was working this corner store, 7-Eleven and shit at nighttime, which I don't recommend to nobody, especially in the ghetto hoods, because you have homeless people, cool, right? But then you have my tattoos, and it says weak zombies, acid addiction, right? And every night they be begging, like I don't mind helping here, pay for it, quote unquote, but like when they always begging, I would call them, yo, I'm gonna ask you a question, but I expect your boundaries, go for it. Do you have kids? Like, no, okay, I'm assuming for 8 kids. Why am I talking? Here's a kid. Why am I talking to you? Why am I behind the counter? I could be doing what you're doing, every which way respectfully, you know. So, and they'd be like,
Bro, I go to.
mm-hmm,
I got a local, probably the only bodega in all of Arizona.
mm-hmm.
It's literally it's my corner store,
Okay.
and I always be going down there. And
Yeah.
over the past like 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
there was this homeless guy that was sitting out there for all the time. Like he was out there pretty much every single day.
Okay.
And probably 2 months ago, the owner came down. He actually offered him a job.
Okay.
Now that guy's in a shelter. He's got work.
Awesome.
He's making a living.
Hell
He's
yeah.
getting clean.
That's awesome.
No,
He's
it's cool.
evolving.
Like once people take the initiative to help
Right.
themselves
Facts.
and not just look for help from others,
Mhm.
that's all it takes.
Correct. Oh yeah.
That's all it takes.
Facts. No, yeah, very factual. Like people can help you every which way, but my brother told me, like, especially when it comes to drugs and alcohol, addiction type of situation, he's all, I do rehab, I did all that, right? But here's the kicker, like, he's all, I'm gonna say something and I want to see how you respond. Go for it. He'd be like cocaine. I'm like, okay, it's a drug, but does your mouth water? No. He's all, us that do drugs and bullshit, like our mouth waters when we hear that type of, because we know how it tastes, type of situation. If someone, especially to talk about it, hey, I had a buddy out here, I got a plug, better high for cheaper. Now my mouth waters. I got the itch. What? Cheaper and better high? We got the itch. That's what? I just call it the itch. And on top of that, if we're in tragic situations, the idea, quote unquote, we don't go back and do it again. Like, what do you mean? He's all, let's say go through a breakup again, right? And I did rehab everything, detox, all the great jazz. The idea that I don't do this shit again, because now, fuck, I'm in my feelings. Fuck these feelings. Let me get high and get drunk again. That's another fight.
Once an addict, you're pretty much always an addict.
Yeah, that's the saying.
You're always.
It's because the itch.
No, I mean like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mean I used to do hella cocaine back in the days. I still know what cocaine tastes like. I know what that shit feels like.
Right.
But
Like,
I haven't done it in 6 years.
that's good. That's
so
good.
I mean, but I can still to this day. I can still imagine exactly what it feels like.
Well, because you have personal
You know what I mean?
experience. No, yeah.
Once,
That's what my brother told me.
once,
Right.
yeah.
Right. That's what my brother told me. He's all cocaine, meth, ice. I'm verbalizing it. He was like, I know how it tastes like. I know it feels like. You don't. I was like, yeah, respect for you. Like, I didn't care for none of that stuff, right? So that's why I talk about this life positive scenario type of situation. The intent not to hit rock bottom, triggering comment, become weak, and then yes, I know you don't want to feel this way. You want to run from yourself. I get it, but when you're sober up, everything's still there waiting for you, and you don't have to work on all doors of pain.
Absolutely.
Just one door at a time. Like I tell people, my one-on-ones in general wise, what is today behind the screen? What's the most recent pain? Focus on that best as possible. Forgive, not forget, and let go of that situation best as possible. So you don't do it again, and don't let people take your energy. And from there, wise, my tattoo, I go my ex is my past being toxic child trauma, and what? I'm blessed now. I just tell stories. I'm nothing against nobody, none of my family, because they don't know this conversation. They're on a journey, not a healing journey. And they can say higher source, God, Buddha, cool. But then toxic relationships or fuck girls, and they're zombies, added to addiction. But they love God. Okay, how's that working out for them? Respectfully,
You fucked up your life, bro.
I did? How so?
Because your tattoos. Like, how are you gonna get a job like that?
It's a mental life. Yo, I love my tattoos every which way. It's cool. Here's the best part. I say, as they be my face tattoo, so right here, I challenge all the universe 2D to 10 in the Matrix. Everybody, all these men, quote unquote, I don't give a shit about a dollar. You have a Bugatti. That Bugatti's a beautiful machine. You got $1 billion. That piece of paper can't talk to you. That Bugatti can't talk to you. If it has AI, a smart stereotype of situation, yeah. It could potentially talk to you if you ask the correct questions.
I got 12 tattoos, and I know tattoos tell a story.
Oh yeah, for sure. But this Friday I'm getting more. I'm getting more on Friday. It's just more words. What? More words? More words. My tattoo is the simplest tattoo. I tell my boy, it's the easiest tattoo in the universe. It's just words. That's all it is. That's when we get a tattoo right here. A journey, all the blue pillars, red pillars, a healing journey. Which one are you on? Are you trying to run from yourself? Then you're on a journey. Trying to feel your feelings? You're on a healing journey. I ride with people in the healing journey. People on a journey, I keep it short with them because respectfully, they can't give me shit about life at all. Go to church? Okay. You went out a building, but you still sound depressed. Read the Bible, but you still sound depressed. I'm happy for you. That's a beautiful book, quote unquote, right? But if I'm not sounding depressed, especially throwing your face, I have 8 kids. I lost 2 families. You have no kids. Make that shit make sense. Respectfully. because I worked on myself 5 years ago.
You just never take another human being's judgment seriously.
Oh, I don't. I love to bully bullies.
No one knows what you've been through.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll tell you, I'm so used to it. It's especially.
No, for sure. I was just speaking.
In general. Oh yeah, in general. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry, but yeah, and in general. Yeah, no, that's beautiful. That's the intent. But once again, for sure, a lot of us can verbalize it. You got the motivational speakers, but as one being, it's like if words hurt a lot, you have a lot of healing to do. Because obviously you're traumatized and people been bullying type of situation. But the cool thing is, when you have these type of podcasts, my conversations, no, I tell you, I love to bully bullies. So anyone bullies, because of my situation, I can block away. I easily block it, right? They can't have energy type of situation. And on top of that, if you get triggered because I'm getting bullied, then that's a lot of healing to do respectfully. I'm getting bullied. You're not getting bullied,
It ain't no skin off your back.
Nah, I'm blessed.
Yeah.
So that's why I just tell stories and pay it forward, and that's why my situation, like 99.9% my followers are queens. We go single mothers. 0.01% men. Like, yo, King, look at your mad young. You jump in the box once in a while. Sometimes reach out, but respect and say this. I'm not here for the boys at all. Men, it's like 0.01%. But they come and go because when we talk about breakup, they got, I cheat on her, yeah, it's over. It's, King, it's over. Or here's a kicker. She can cheat that way. No, fuck, no. Why gotta be my achievement arts and double standards? You can do it, but she can't do it. But God can change. No, you broke trust and loyalty respectfully, it's over. If you want to try, go for it. But if she cheats on you and matches energy, don't cry about that, respectfully.
I could never understand someone cheating, personally.
Well, if you break it down...
I mean, I devote my life to whoever I'm with.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
with
beautiful.
them solely and
monogamy.
So I just can't comprehend it, you know what I mean?
Well, it's because, think about if it's an oxymoron. It's either to cheat and to actually talk to your partner. Guess what, babe? I want you to work on this because this right here, we're bumping heads over whatever the fuck it is, right? But instead of talking to her about it, or if we do talk about it a little bit, not too much, and because we do communication, no comprehension, then we're bumping heads. We're talking to a wall. So what do we typically do? We go to see the Z party, and we play with the software, boo-hoo me, and then you start catching feelings. And I call it the if lines. If that person you're talking to, the intent initially just be platonic for advice and that's it. But if they drop the if lines, hey James, if you was me, whenever you complaining about your girlfriend, right, and you tell see the Z party, the third party type of situation, if you was with me, I'll give you more love. If you was me, I'll cherish you. What? Now, what are you choosing? What are you doing? Do you option number A? Hey, I was just on to for advice, and that's it. Platonic, no passing boundaries, Or option 2, like, do you really mean that? Like, yeah, I'm telling you, if you was with me, we could do whatever she's not doing. I will do. Oh shit! She put it on the table. He put it on the table. Now, what are you choosing? What are you doing? To cheat or not to cheat? But I love God. I love God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, especially my ancestors. But I have a thought of cheating. And I can blame the devil on my tattoos, and he put a gun to my head. He made me do it. Like, no. It's called a premeditated choice, where you are not changing, you're choosing. You chose that shit, and now you're in it. And here's the best part. You can lie. That's a scenario, your partner doesn't ever know you did it. But you have the guilt, because consciousness kicks in, like, fuck, I fucked up. And now you whatever you, remember this, that's the thing. You're part of, especially when the female side, they know you. Why are you acting funny? No, I'm not. I'm not. No. Why are you being paranoid? Did you do something wrong? Like, no, now y'all guilty. Now you're popping off on them. Reactive abuse. Because why? The guilt kicks in. The conscious kicks in. Like, fuck, man. How does she know? She doesn't know. But because she knows you as a being for all this time. Right. It's intuition.
She has that maternal feeling.
Yeah. So that, you do it yourself. So it's a lot to get into. But what I say to everybody out there, anyone that cheats, anyone that cheats is broken, codependent, scared to be alone, abandonment. Inside, you're broken like you're lost. That's why you cheated. And don't offer love.
I feel like if you've lost your relationship that much, that you got the urge to go and be with someone else, you might as well just cut it off.
Facts.
Especially nowadays, it's so easy. Like,
oh yeah. That's, if there were adults, they would talk about it. Babe, chill out. The sparks ended.
We all grown as fuck.
That's the intent.
We all been through shit.
Right. That's the intent. Yeah. But sometimes, like, let's say if your partner's like, and say respectfully wise, he or she's too dramatic, very, very emotional. So you already know, okay, if I talk to her, my partner, chill out, I love you, but more likely it's not gonna work out. You already know that I cling on to you, shed tears beyond you. You know, what can I do better? Like, no, it's just, you did your best. You know, you did your best. It's just ending. Right.
Yeah.
But, there's gonna be a lot of drama potential wise. Or, let's say the too narcissistic, the fucking fireballs, because they hate rejection. You're gonna break up with them, they're gonna whoop your ass type of situation. And you know that. They've been breaking shit bullshit. Like, yo, they might not hit you, not yet, but they put your holes on walls and breaking shit. You wanna break up with them? If I was you, I would do that, like, somewhere politically wise, or at your family, friend's crib, because at least you got witnesses and people in case shit gets out of hand. Don't do it behind the doors, closed doors type of situation, because, you might not be here tomorrow. If you are, two black eyes type of situation, respectfully. So, I mean,
yeah.
So
well,
there's.
I feel like I cheated on my mustache.
The cool thing
I
is,
keep on going up like this. I keep on going up like this to fuck with it. It's fucking bear.
Yeah. What's this? How you doing? No, yeah. Well, that's.
I'm listening to the conversation. Get the fuck out of that situation. It's not gonna end good.
Right. Well, that's what we talk about. It. That's the intent to get to that point, but. That's why if someone cheats on you, what are you choosing? What are you doing? To sit there and give them chances, which is your free will and choice? Or I preach about doors. The door is right there. What? The door is right there. You can leave whenever you want to.
That's when you guys start moving on with your own life.
It's very fucking blind, basically, and it's hard to walk out that door.
I know it can be because trauma bonds suck. That's why the terminology, the correct term is called trauma bonds. When y'all break up multiple times and you give them chances, they give you chances, and you always come back to each other. You can cheat both sides, one side. You always come back to each other. That's called a trauma bond. I'm gonna time back. Maybe not this session, this Friday, maybe the next session. The left side I'm gonna cross that too. It's gonna say vertically wise. The first letters we capitalize. The last one be all capital letters. It's gonna say trauma bonds equal soul ties equal twin flames equal addiction equal insanity equal all capital letters codependency. I need them. You need someone to give you two black eyes. I give you black eyes if you want to, and I love God. You need that by your side, okay? What's up, yeah? And that's.
Trust me, I've seen that codependency through trauma bonds. I've seen that in my life, and I could never.
That's good. Once again, when you observe that, the intent.
I got too much self-dignity.
Right, self-dignity wise, and finesse wise, it's fear. It's a forewarning. What? Like. You see that? I mean, my situation, I tell people when we start the healing journey, and I used to be observing people's energy, and now you see all these toxic relationships. Like, that used to be me. I fucking know that. I know how she feels. I know how he feels. I won't ever do that shit again, And then you get talked and paid for it. Hey, check out. I was you. I know I'm around a person in the streets, but check out. That person by your side is not a good person. Whenever you want to, you can leave, but I know it's going to be hard to leave. If you're on social media, I'm on your pocket, what? We exchange numbers, whatever, but I'm here for you. I will not give up on you. I will not let you drown. I know how that feels. The what? The what?
I'm not really wanting a question, but I said if anybody needs a friend, I'm here.
Right. Well, I think about social media. But yeah, don't get stuck in trauma bonds. They suck, man. It's the worst shit. It's worse than addiction, because addiction you can potentially overcome it. But at my tattoos, if you don't do drugs, they're the bottle. You're the addict.
It's a mental addiction.
Oh, it is emotional, mental, spiritually, because I need them. And then when you're ready to leave, and then when they either you break the trauma bond or they break it, it's gonna hurt really fucking bad, and you be feeling like,
oh my God,
I want them back,
I've been through that.
What's
the
up,
first
yeah?
year after I got out of my first actual serious relationship,
Yeah.
all I wanted was my woman.
Right.
But that wasn't my woman no more.
Right.
You gotta learn to live. You gotta learn to grow. You gotta
That's
learn
the
to
intent.
move on.
Oh yeah, that's the intent, best as
hard,
possible.
But I've done it.
Yeah, that's
it's
good.
not easy.
Nah.
It sucks.
But here's the kicker, because we're not forewarned. Like, okay, you got the movies, Disney and bullshit. All these love stories, which is beautiful, but no one breaks down. Okay, when I'll tell my kids, all of them, right? Like my kids in middle school, high school, right? But check out, this heart right here, you didn't know this yet. It's very deceiving, because these little heart, these feelings are factual. What? They're not factual at all, because if it becomes toxic, you become toxic, they become toxic. In middle school, high school, all my tattoos, you have suicidal thoughts because one person. But I'm here for you. That's the problem for warning. You're not ready for this. This is love. You don't even know what love is. Yeah, I do. Okay, you can say verbally, I love them. You have these feelings. Trust me, the day they cheat on you, they ghost you, isn't it really bad? And then you have the thoughts, without them I can't function, I can't live. You're gonna off your dome? Go. That's your free one choice. I don't recommend it. And I'm for warning you. But the cool thing, all my kids and all young kids, I am talking to because once upon a time I was you. I felt my face really fucking hard. And no one elaborating shit to me. Religious talk, go to church, play in God's hands. Yeah, A for effort. Higher source is not standing the present. The breakup, I'm going through it, right? But no one's telling me, chill out. Okay, church, higher source is cool, but let me break down these feelings for you. What? You don't need them by your side. You should want them by your side. What? This is called codependency. These are called trauma bonds. There it is. They're elaborating, telling stories. I know it's Japanese to you, but if you want to, every day we can talk about it, That's your free one choice.
Oh, for sure.
So that's why I just pay for and tell stories. You can be the most religious spiritual person in the universe. Atheist, but I preach about like Buddha. Mind and body, but the person by your side. What? It's the person by your side. Relationships can make you, break you, and they will definitely destroy you if you allow them to. Because after it becomes toxic, you can't go to work. Especially, I'm going to break up with you and you get scared. And you can't go to work. You can lose your job, you can lose everything. Oh yeah, because you overlove. You overlove and you overgive. Because when you're people pleasers, you want to give them the universe.
That is me. I
I used to. Hey King, I was like that till I was 30 in my life. I was a people pleaser. It made me feel good to do for everybody, right? But as a kicker, when I'm down and out, then what about me? That's why I don't need people. I want people. Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
So once again, I make it sound so easy, but 5 years ago,
Trust me.
really supporting.
I'm 2.5 years deep into the journey, so I get it.
Hey,
I'm doing pretty well, so I understand.
No, you're doing phenomenal. King. Once again, you're a man younger than I am, so I give all young cats my respect to y'all. Doing the healing journey. Huh?
You say I'm doing better than you are?
Well, yeah, because you don't have no kids, right? How old are you, my mask?
You got experience on my ass.
I have experience, but
I'm 24.
Okay, 24 with no kids, right? When I was 24, I was very 2 letters deep.
No
I was stuck in a trauma bond.
I know of.
Right, that you don't know of. Correct. But once again, I was 24 with 2 kids. Toxic relation for 12 years on the overall. So he's spelling and saying is like you're doing good, better than I am. You might not feel like you're doing good, but I promise you 1,000. Like imagine what you're going through right now, and have baby moms and she's on she's bitter as fuck, and she deprives from the kids. It was fucking even more. And he's spelling and saying right now you're drinking now.
No,
you probably drink a lot more than that and do more of this shit because you don't want to feel this. Because obviously when I say this. Like I get that. I get that. I don't have no personal experience, but I comprehend that on the overall. Yes, you know, so you don't feel this. But when you're sober up, guess what? You still can't see your kid. There is no co-parenting. Fuck these feelings. I know. I get the concept, but right. So
I mean, my parents were divorced when I was 7 years old, so I had to deal with that. I only got to see my mom. I never grew up with my dad.
Okay.
Well, at least my biological father, he disowned me since the age of 6 months old, and then I grew up with my little sister's father.
Okay.
So it's kind of a weird family dynamic.
Well, we better say this nowadays for the most part.
But now
it's kind of normal. Respectfully.
Nowadays, like literally, just tonight, I was with my little sister's father, and I call him my dad.
Yeah, that.
Like I see him more than I see anyone else.
Well, like okay,
so it's all about
terminology. You have a father, right? Your biological father. He's a father. Remember, a term. It makes 2 to make 1. A mother and father to make 1, right? So then you have what? Is he parenting?
He's a biological dad. He's not my father.
Correct.
My father is my father.
Right. Exactly. So that's why it's
Dad and father have very different.
Right.
Personally, I think father's more intimate, but not in that way. Just like relationship-wise, it's a much more involved and
parenting.
Indulged role.
Oh yeah, not parenting. That's why I use other terminology. You can be a mother, father, but you're a parent. How you do parenting? If shit falls off, how you do co-parenting? If it's too bitter because of feelings, parallel parenting. Or you know what? Fuck everybody. Let's get my tattoos.
Me and my father are fine.
Yeah.
Me and my father are fuck ton.
Or Debbie mother, Debbie father.
Yeah, no, we've been through it.
Yeah. So
it's
that.
all about, like, came back around.
Yeah, which is
Now I'm
beautiful.
probably his best friend.
There you go, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I say like Madame Tarami, this phrase not for me, this is for Queen on TikTok. She says, so I'm gonna this my boy told me this, right? So it's all like blood makes you related, blood's not thicker than the water. And this is from a Queen on TikTok a year ago because I was watching my podcast, right? She's like, you know, your vibe will attract your tribe, and then what? Your spiritual family. So you can have physical beings that's my parents, but guess what? Let's say your friends' parents or some random people on the streets, they more parents than your own parents because remember they've been doing the healing journey. Your blood parents, they're on a journey. They don't know this is Japanese to them, and they think that you're crazy. And then you have to, I'm your parents, you have to respect me. I tell you the fuck I do. I match energy. If you don't respect me, I won't respect you at all respectfully. And I'll call you on top of that.
Trust me, I get
How old are you?
I got a black family. I got a black family that loves me more than my family.
I respect
But I
you.
still love both.
I'm gonna tell my tattoos, right? All you bullies, cyberbullies, keyboard trolls, your mother should have swallowed you. The universe would be without you. Yeah, shots fired. And their keyboard warriors is why they're about the reputation. But once again, all these bullies, cyberbullies.
Registered trans.
Yeah, don't call yourself a good person. Don't mention
That's a
higher
weird
source.
name.
Yeah, nah, it's all good. That's social media world. But my situation, I love to bully bullies because guess what? These words have no feelings at all. And the people that you bully, once again, that was my inner child. Don't virgin myself. I wouldn't say nothing.
No, absolutely. But as I was saying, like, I've got the experiences like you're talking about, but when you have non-related family members that are closer than family, I was raised for numerous years by my black best friend's family.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the same name as me. His name is James as well. He's my same age. And I still call all of his family mom, pops, and gramps, or grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, trust me, I love that family more than I love certain people in my family.
Yeah.
It's all about the connections you make throughout this world.
Facts. Oh yeah, well, that's the shit, which I say, like, you know, the church is saying, like, people come in your life as a blessing when they leave it's a lesson. Be it positive or negative, there's always lessons to be learned.
Mm-hmm.
Once you determine codependency, you want for it to be alone, loneliness. I might have the last part to my body, but people come and go. I tell people, like, I try to tell stories, I plays clips, and for warning you, what? You have the best friend in the world, the best partner, but once again, they can wake up and you know what? I don't want to do this no more. It'd be nice if they talk to you and forewarned you. Guess what? James, I love you, bro. I know we've been best friends 20 years, but like, I'm gonna do shit, dog. Tomorrow I'm leaving what? I'm leaving everybody. I'm ghosting everybody. What? Why? Don't worry about it. Maybe when I come back, I'll talk to you about it. And we're talking about adult. They forewarning you, or they don't want to deal with all the, you know, the stress. Like, yo, if I tell them, all of them.
I know where his mama lived, and I know where he lived. I'm gonna beat his ass.
Right? So what you call it?
Yeah. No, I get you. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
People can change up on the flip of a dime.
Yeah, a lot of us are traumatized, and some people like things get up and leave. You know, are you ready to get? Remember, that's why the big word rejection. In life, you always get rejected, but the worst rejection is what? The one when you shoot your shot and they tell you, guess what? No, what? Or a weekend has a question. I tell you, if there's a potential queen, I shoot my shot, and she says me no, and she doesn't have to talk to me like, no, I just told you no, and that's it. Can you accept that answer? But no, I want to know. I don't have to respond to you. You asked me a question, I said no. Can you just leave it at a no, please? I don't have to, you know, elaborate at all. That's my free one choice. Why do you want to know my reason why I don't like you or want to be with you? You know, and they can be, you know, either dicks about it or just, you know, show you respect. Like, no, like, it's just knowing that's it. Or my situation, I can be like,
I get you.
I can overthink. Oh, hey, is it because I'm a single father of kids? You know, 1840 from the outside, all my tattoos on brown. They're like, no, it's just I love you platonically wise, and that's it. How about that? And the intent, it doesn't become awkward. But that's what I tell people. I produce service for you. As one being, can you handle rejection? Now you have a lot of healing to do because no one has to say yes. Or they can say yes and sell you a dream and use for lust. And then, yo, James, I love you, and all the good shit. And then guess what? She smashes you. You go to church, and next day she wakes up, she leaves, doesn't come back home at all. And you went to church last night. She loves God. You ready for that? They can do that. Anybody can do that whenever they want to. That is their free one choice.
Oh, I know.
So can you handle rejection?
That's
you know?
self-will. Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right,
that.
brother.
That's for one.
I'm gonna hop out here. I need to go to bed.
I can't have this night. I was gonna see you, brother. Stay blessed. Take care. Thank you for stopping by.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Stay blessed.
I'll talk to you in the next few days.
Yeah. Behave, not misbehave.
Deuces, be safe.
Stay blessed.
Yeah. Hey, stay safe.
Always. Oh yeah. You know, James is a beast. What, 24 years old, a beast. That's once again all young cats. Sometimes they say like, I might feel like I'm doing good. Like I know you might not feel like you're doing good. I'm letting you know from the outside looking in, you're doing good. Cause I say all the time, yo, when I thought a lot of queens like Mr. Maddie. She's from, I believe she's from Virginia. I call her famous. Like she has her own podcast and, you know, have badass people on there. Insane. You can say that. But what you gonna call it? Like tell you, yo, queen, you're 25 years old, right? You have no kids. You're doing better than I am. When I was your age, I had 2 kids. First baby mom, toxic relationship, trauma the fuck. I was a girl, she's the guy. I want ever do that bullshit again. That's what I say all the time. You do better than I am. And here's the best part, you don't talk to nobody. I don't know you. I met you on TikTok behind a platform. And we talk like best friend type of situation. On top of it, when I first met her 3 years ago on TikTok, I go, she's an ebony queen black girl. And she's dating a brown boy. I go, queen, I'm going to teach you about the Spanish culture, how we function as boys. That is not a man, that's a boy. I used to be like him, but not really too narcissistic and machista like him. He's a fuck boy. On top of it, the lacalle from the ghetto hoods. And he's a zombie, addict and addiction. Queen, you respect me not knowing you still sabotage your life because you hooked up with a zombie. They can realize I love you, then I love it all. Human zero. Can you please elaborate, Lorinda, please? But that's the shit, and that's why you know she knows about the Spanish culture. These brown boys, I was like 80% brown boys are fuck boys. 80% to be fair in a positive manner. They're hard workers. They don't work hard. They work on their friendships, on their co-workerships, social media friends. They don't work hard in their relationships at all. And they love God, but they're fuck boys. Like their brothers, their fathers, and grandfathers. That's why it's called machista, machismo. Spanish 101, I this for a reason. The brown boys hate me. The brown girls love me / hate me because they have brown boys by their side to this fucking day. I tell the brown kids all the time that we do one-on-ones. I'm like, after the intent after I'm gonna ask, yo, what's your boyfriend, what's your husband? You know, always Mexicans, Dominicans, Spaniard. There's your problem off the rip. What? You're dating a brown boy. He's not a man. I used to be like him. But let me break down the culture of the foolish. You're part of it, but you don't know what machismo is. Let me break it down for you. What the hell is your deal? what bodily way I'm speaking? I speak it, keep it 1,000. I like the Spanish culture, Hispanic and Spaniards. If y'all, all you can behind the screen, you wonder your brown boys, 80% brown boys are fuck boys. And they love God. You don't have to comprehend that. If you want to find the hard way and fall on your face, go fall on your face. I pray for you. I go my day, go my life. You can go to church all you want. God won't change his ways at all. That's his free will choice. What does everybody have everyday background? Everyone has the exact same 2 gifts. I'm going to this right on my neck. What is it? Free will choice. Everybody has the exact same 2 gifts. Whatever you believe, astrology, numerology, crystals, atheist, star seeds, whatever term you want to use. Everyone has the exact same gifts. After that, you have other gifts. So, hello, why are you talking? Hey, what's up, number 1? How you doing? I had a couple of zombies and not.
Hey, you look good. Hey, Devontae Swain.
Huh?
Devontae Swain. You look good. You look like one of them little MOV guys. Like one of them little pumpkin, one of them little Hawaiian.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, I had a couple of zombies and not the good zombies. Oh, zombies. The addicts that are gone. I pray for them every which way, and that's it. I'm a text for a reason. It says weak zombies, addicts and addiction. They're not strong. They become strong when they start doing the healing journey. They tell me codependency from man-made bullshit. And then they can say they want love. Respectfully. But why am I talking? I'm telling stories. The guy from the universe. I keep it 1,000 round real. What do I talk about? Higher source religion. I mention it, but I don't sit on it. You know, politics. What does anything man-made have to do with you, with the as a person, as a physical being, a single being? When you negative thoughts, I'm sad depressed. Then what? You want to talk about politics, but you're sad depressed. Make that make sense? You know. But I get it. I comprehend it. Talking about your feelings is personal. Yeah, I get it. I respect your boundaries every which way. You don't have to talk about any of your feelings, but I'll call you out. How can you say you want love, relationships, but you want to talk about your feelings? I'm gonna give you a scenario. The day that your partner that you love, quote unquote, asks you the same question I just asked you, what are you gonna do? Push them away? Shut down? Need your space, quote unquote? Who are you? Stories? Who am I? I'm just a being that tells stories about raw, real life, raw, real feelings. Toxic love, broken, coded relationships. The kids are about co-parenting and what? But I preach about the healing journey, the awakening journey, the awakening woke journey. I'm just the energy. That's all I am. I tell stories, and no one's to comprehend me, especially queens. A lot of you queens are empathetic. You want love, right? The downfall, you don't know what love is. Because if you knew what it was, I promise you 1,000 my tattoo. You wouldn't have a fuckboy by your side, a zombie addict addiction by your side, and you met him at church. Allah, Buddha, doesn't matter about the terminology, because if higher sources of love, how the fuck do you have a fuckboy by your side? Make that shit make sense. Hey, what's up, Val? How you doing, my doing, queen? And I said respectfully. Good. Love you too, Val. It's been a minute. How's the kids? How's life? How's everything? Where are you from? Seattle, Washington.
It's getting better.
That's good. Day by day baby steps. Hey, evolving. That's good. A lot of women get solely dream. That's the problem, but we have discussed it. Oh yeah, for sure. That's why keep it 100. I'll sell you a dream, queen. Here's the best part. I say respectfully, like keep it 100. How many people kept it 100 in your lifetime, traditional 20 ways, and they sold you a dream? You met them at church. Right? Keep it 1,000. Why 1,000? I want everything from you. Your mind, body, heart, soul, self love 1,000. What? Don't sell me a dream. If you try to, as a potential partner, the door's right there. Even a friendship. What? I gotta go. As in queens and kings in the universe, why was this about you? One, make that make sense. No.
Wait, what did you say?
Because what he was describing was like somebody giving their all to him. Right?
Yeah.
And I said that if you like fuck it up at all, or if you like, for lack of better words, taint the trust or whatever,
break it.
You have to earn it back. You can't just expect it to.
I think once it's tainted, I'm like, fuck off.
Right now,
Yeah,
Eastern
because
Washington,
I can't
Yakima
do that.
Valley. But Seattle, Washington, my real home. Oh, down to Queen on TikTok. No, yeah, your friend is talking in the background. Yeah, that's when someone breaks trust and loyalty. Like, okay, like if there's no emotional cheating, like physical cheating, it's more like y'all bumping heads. Potentially can make you work out. But if there's emotional cheating, infidelity cheating, no, it's pretty much over. If you want to give him a chance, that is your free will choice. I don't recommend it. Because once a cheater, always a cheater. Once a player, always a player. With you, that is factual because it happened to you, literally, right? So you can do option number one, give them a chance. Option number two, I preach about doors. I'm going to tell them on my back. It's going to say the door's right there. Capital S, what? I mean, apostrophe S. And reiterate, what? The door is right there. I know it's going to hurt. It's going to suck, but here's the kicker. They cheat on you once. If you want to stick in at trombones, that's an addiction. I need them in life. Give them chances all you want. Cheat on each other all you want. God can't do it for nobody respectfully because God will not be cheating on you. So everyone that says higher source, no. If higher source is love, the universe is love, they're not going to hurt you at all. Toxic love will hurt every which way. I promise you 1,000. And then toxic love will cost you everything emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, potentially, even your own life. Because you give your all, or you're actually too narcissistic. And then without you, if they can't have you, no one's gonna have you. Literally, respectfully, That's a forewarning. That's why before it gets to any of that point, it starts with emotion cheating. That's the biggest red flag of the universe. Nothing wrong with looking, but when you're gawking and staring, or if that's both of you, that's your love language, then you're okay.
If it was just physical that didn't mean anything, but if you like start developing a bond or connection with somebody.
Well, yeah, like, I don't know, for me, it's just like, that shit will always be in the back of my mind. Like, I'm like, yeah, you can try and work shit out, but like, one of these days I'm gonna think about it again, and I'm not. I'll never be happy.
Well, that's a trigger, Val. That's why I do scenario. Okay, scenario. Let's say your partner cheats on you, right? And you give them a chance. And it's a scenario, they don't ever cheat on you. Ever. Capital fucking E, right? But the downfall is you're the one, can you let go? They let go, yeah, they fucked up. Now they're being compassionate, right? And they'll give you everything. But now that you're the one that's hit with these feelings, right? So can you, when I say, I use the terminology like jabs. Let's say, Val, you're my girl, right? Your homegirl's talking, I cheat on with your friend type of situation. And I don't ever do it, right? But, and everyone is sitting there, they ask me, okay, so every time you told me I was, you went to church with your family, your friends, you was always with her? Yes. Every time I told you I was going somewhere, I was going, quote unquote, to you, because I'm telling you verbally, but no, I was always with her. So here's the kicker, and I broke trust and loyalty. So now here's the kicker. Let's say I don't ever do it again, but now you throw jabs. hey babe, hey Val, I'm gonna go to with my parents. Are you sure you're going with your parents? Are you going? Cause last time you said that, are you going with my friend or with somebody else, another female, right? So you always gonna ask me a question. Would you have the right to? And let's say scenario doesn't bother me the first half year, the first year, right? And then from there, wise, let's say it hits 2 years, and now you're still doing it, you know, and then I start getting irritated, babe. Chill out. I know I fucked up really, really bad. You have the right to do that, but so is this the rest of our lives? I'm always gonna hear this no matter where I go. I can send you pin locations. Is this what we doing? You know, then you can push me away. And but here's the kicker, because you allow yourself to get to that point, like respectfully. Once it's broken, yo, when trust and knowledge is broken, it's when you cheating. Yo, it's
I'm not
bang
even
gone.
like the same person. Like,
Yeah.
I won't even love them the same. Like the fucking everything, like cheating and all that shit. Like it fucking, like I lose.
Oh, I'm blessed. How
I
you
lose
doing,
like
good?
something where I just don't treat them the same.
Right. Oh yeah, no,
It's
energy
like,
shifts. Energy shifts every which way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why that's why I do the scenarios every which way. But I know that the way I speak, and like Clarissa said, she was on here, like, oh, Clarinda, I know I speak differently wise, but that's why I trigger some girls get triggered the way I speak, because I'm blunt and hold back. Like, I'm just energy. I just tell stories. This body's an avatar. I'm just borrowing it to my last dying breath. The terminology in the next lifetime, and in the afterlife, reincarnation, I don't know. I use the word idea and faith. It'd be nice to know that there's another chance, I guess, and potentially in the next lifetime I do this healing journey at a younger age, and I know all this shit that I know today. Yeah, now 44, then 39. The last 5 years of my life, I'm blessed. And I still respect when it comes to spiritual universe, like trying to put too much energy in the afterlife. Because if you know the answer, then maybe you do know the answer, but let's say scenario, you know there's afterlife.
I think it would be their own personal answer. I think everybody has their own
belief, correct,
their
right.
own interpretation of shit.
Right,
Or
no.
like it's just meant for them. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's not something that you could actually go and like try to put on somebody else.
Facts. That's why my situation, like, I'll talk about it, but I really don't mention it until someone says it. I just tell it, yo, I use the word idea of faith in the next lifetime. Or I use an analogy metaphor. Guess what, Val? This is the way I take it. You know how you watch a movie and then it ends? The end? That's my last breath. Or, after the movies, what is it? There's credits. Now there is afterlife. There is reincarnation. There is hell. But I'm a spirit now. I'm energy. I can't speak to you. I can be yelling at you. Hey, guess what, Val? There is God. There's everything. But you can't hear me because guess what? The frequency's gone type of situation, because there's rules in the universe, and I can't tell you that, because if you knew that, you know, tell everybody that there is afterlife. So you gotta learn the hard way, and you know that's a part of fear, like trying to get to the point of like death and sin for too much, because yes, inevitable every which way, but heaven and hell is every day above ground. You know that, right? Your mental home and your physical home. That's heaven and hell. You're living it every day above ground.
That's what I've heard. Like,
So-
heaven can be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, every which way. That's why I say, like, you know, like, especially when you're going home, right? Wherever you live, home, beyond give a shit where you live, it could be a tent, right? But when you're in your car, bus, whatever your transportation to go home, are you happy to go home, or are you dreading to go home? If you're happy to go home, what I say, like my situation, you have a single chilling, right? So it's my peace, my temple when I go home. It'd be nice to have a partner, right? But no, it's totally cool, right? Or if you're dreading to go home to yourself, by yourself, for a toxic relationship, now that's your dungeon, your sentence, your hell on earth. Like, fuck. And the worst part of toxic relationships, what do you do? Like I used to, I would get home. The kids are part of the package, right? It's not the kids, they're growing, but I was in the parking lot half an hour, and my girl would text me then, yo, babe, are you gonna come inside the house? I'm like, yeah, maybe, you know. So
Yeah, my friend Jen's going home because her mom and her mom fight a lot.
oh really? Snap. Yeah.
Drains her a lot.
Energy. Oh yeah, no, that's that when it comes to our parents, right? Like, remember this: if they're beefing with you and you're younger than them, you know, you're the kid type of situation. They're on a journey. They're on a healing journey. They can say God, all higher source, all they want, but look at that treating you. When higher source treat you like that, that very much. So they can verbalize it, but respectfully, they don't know what higher source is. They don't know what love is. They don't love themselves as beings, respectfully, because they don't know how to have this conversation. And for the most part, our parents are pretty much, their minds are pretty much set. For the most part, on the overall. If some of them are cool and blessed and actually sit there and might ask you a question, cool, just baby steps. Like my situation, that I doubt this will ever happen, but that's what my pops talks to me. Okay, I'll tell you too, like, yo, Dad, I'll just break down some of it, not all of it, because I'll tell you everything today in this little minute. It can be a lot for you, it can trigger you type of situations. So let's start slowly, gradually wise, because your mind's pretty much set. Now I know why you do the way you was with us, my the kids, the siblings and shit, because now I had my uncles because like the generation cycle, like my grandfather, your pops, and my great grandfather, his pops. So, for example, I told him last time, chill out. So like, and we got bumped heads a little bit. I was like, chill out. So I gotta be submissive, quote unquote, and respect you and can't talk shit to you. You give me a look at death. I know you know what my ass, right? When I was younger, and then from there, why? But then when you see my grandpa, your pops, same shit. So you can whoop our asses, but he gives you a look, and you're an adult, and you bow down. Really? You guys are both. He's fucking like I don't know, 60, 70 years old, and you're like 40 something, and you're bowing down to him. Respectfully, nah, man. That's why I tell people like rejection, protection. All this should respect your elders. If they respect you, I match energy. Every which way. If you don't like it, please don't talk to me. Deadass, like, you're not going to hurt my feelings if you don't talk to me. I keep it 1,000 round real. The truth is hurt no matter what. So what are we doing here respectfully? That's why I say, especially with potential partners. If I can't talk to we can't talk about everything, then what are we doing here? Because you're beautiful. Your body can't talk to me. Your mind tells your mouth to move, how the words come out of it. I date your mind, your body, your looks, and then your environment, your universe. And I talked about everything day one off the rip, so I know what we'll both get into. And we have time for each other, especially when kids are involved. I'm a single father kid. I had a colony. Can we, I'm doing co-parenting the best as possible. And you're saying to do co-parenting, we try to figure out best as possible, but we want to make sure there's no toxicity on the overall. And that's why for the most part, like, you can empathetic wise, it's not really you, it's us men that keep more narcissistic. We can be fucking better hateful, because what? It's over. And we can handle rejection and shit. That's why you have the fucking bitter breed that is like crazy. Or they become Debbie father because they don't deal with shit, quote unquote. But I'm the one that call everybody out. Do not call, if you're a single parent, quote unquote, right? Don't call yourself a good person at all, especially when you become Debbie mothers, Debbie fathers. No, you're not a good person. You're good for the streets. Which I'm telling my body to say, you're good for the streets. All my brothers toxic love. You're not good for homes, love. What? I know in every household you go to, you're the problem because you're a toxic love. In the beginning, everything starts with love. Every conversation, every friendship, partnership, social media, people, everything starts with love. And then it goes to what? Toxic love. Yeah.
Like, make sure that enough time does not pass by.
I know, right?
Yeah. But yeah.
So yeah, check this out. I got a job, Rito. I got a job doing tarot readings on Nebula.
Oh, shut up! Congratulations. How's that going so far?
Yeah, and it's going good.
Awesome.
And like I swear to God, like 95% of the people who go on there, they all want to know like, will I get back with my ex? Like that's always like the main theme of the freaking thing is will I get back with my ex? How can I bring them back? How can I? I'm just like.
Yeah.
I'm like, I try to steer them to where, I'm like, you need to work on yourself first. If you want things to happen and go your way, like, you need to do the work yourself. Yeah. Hey, bitch!
It was so fucking passive. I said, she's there, where'd your friend go? I said, it's really demure over here. She probably need to go find something better to do. It's serious. It was so fucking, like, just little toddler questions.
Yeah, we were on some other panel, and, like, the other panel was, like, I don't know, I was like almost like bored. I was like, I don't even know nobody on there, and yeah, it was pretty boring.
Yeah, well, the panel I was in, it was somebody that I was like, we were beefing through a fucking PK, like a team PK thing, and we were beefing. I was clowning the fuck out this dude, and the next day, it was like a recess, and we're good. And he's cute though. He's like hella gay, but he's really cute.
He's hella gay, but he's so cute.
I wanted to tell
gay man straight. Rito, do you think you can turn a gay man straight?
Maybe for 20 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, what your friend said, what Kimber said.
A spaghetti noodle is straight till it gets wet, so I just assume that if a motherfucker, understand, nobody knows the difference when they're getting their dick sucked. Okay, they just knows a wet mouth.
Oh yeah.
Hey, listen. So my neighbors moved out. The ones that lived across from me.
Yeah.
Like they just packed up yesterday out of the blue and moved out, and they left a bunch of their shit over there. And they were like, oh, because I loaned them some curtains and some other shit. They're like, you can go get whatever, you know. And then she's like, he's like, if you want anything else, just take it. I was like, fuck that. I get over there and they had left all this food in there, so I had like gathered all this food up, took some up to the neighbor that never has food, and then I'm in there and I'm like, I found her kid's birth certificate, and then her husband left all his clothes. So I'm like, who the fuck packed these bags for them? Like, who packed their shit? Because they didn't take none of Nick's shit, and then y'all left the baby's, where the oldest kid is her firstborn's original birth certificate in the kitchen, and her deceased child's information was in it. I'm like, what the fuck? I found 4 iPhones in there. I'm like, why are y'all not taking this shit with you? The fuck's wrong with these people?
Weird. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, anyways, and there's a live turtle in there.
Michelangelo.
And then,
That's
Can you
crazy
listen?
though. Like, you forget, that's like one of the main things you take with you all the time is your kid's birth certificate.
Correct,
yeah, well, see, that's the thing. Why was that one separate from the others? Because you could see, it had a copy of one of them. It's like a copy, and then it had the original for the other one, and then because they only have 2 kids, but they had 3, but one passed away. So basically, all of their information was in that one envelope or one folder.
Yeah, man, I swear to God, you're like 2025 fucking Nancy Drew and shit. Like, bro. Nancy Drew. 2025 with Kimber.
Listen, so the other neighbor, they all okay. So 4 adults, 4 adults, 7 kids, and 12 dogs, all packed up and left in one day. They all moved into this house out in a different town. Then at this other building, 2 of them packed up and left in one day. Like over the last 72 hours, there's been 6 apartments empty, and I'm still fucking here. Now.
Why though?
Everything
Why
okay?
are they all
Well,
empty?
Because everyone's leaving, and I have the keys to like almost all these apartments.
crazy.
Just
Yeah.
start renting them out.
And they all still have the utilities on.
What? That's weird.
Look,
Hmm.
she at?
She's in Arkansas.
Oh, Kansas.
She's like, let's go to Arkansas. We're gonna move to Arkansas.
I got a boy that lives by I believe it's called Little Rock, I believe. I'm supposed to visit him potentially this fall.
My dad used to live in Little Rock
Yeah.
for like a long time. Long time. Like fucking 20 years.
A minute.
Whole years. Do you remember what you did 20 years ago? Oh, wait, you were like, what, 10?
Way on topic.
Okay, so this one, but
What?
they just, I've been worried about everything, and like, and then
Are you in their apartment right now?
the other one, yeah, this one looks
Kim.
different than mine.
Kim.
The other one,
She's in there.
they left holy shit.
What?
Like I said,
Dahil natin si Pato Bang sa
I'm keeping that stuff, and I'm don't touch it. What the fuck?
So you're in their apartment right now?
Oh, jeez.
She's like, no comment. No comment. So Rita, what do you think about being nosy in other people's apartments? No, I'm just kidding.
That's not good.
I just kidding. She's off like that. So they gave me the key. So yeah,
They did.
they gave her permission to go in there.
They did though.
They like solve this crime, and then they left like clues to something. Yeah, Hazard loves your voice, Kim. That's Rito giggling.
Hey, I'm about to get off in 5 minutes, guys. Just like tip for the heads
Okay,
up.
bye, love you, Rito.
Oh, in 5 minutes.
Kim, I'm gonna go.
In 5 minutes, bro.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
well, you don't have. Well, I mean, you could use your 5 minutes to say something instead of hearing
No,
us talk
no,
about.
y'all good. Don't worry about that. But what you
Okay.
call? Yeah. So
I'm not trying to steal your show and shit.
nah, you're totally good. It's totally good. Once again, value.
I'm a showstopper. Showstopper.
Nah, value. You're a beautiful individual. You're good, man. You already know that. We've been talking in Vigo since like what, 2.5 years now, 3 years, in a minute. So you're good people. You know the deal is.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, how time flies. Yeah, time goes mad quick.
Okay, well, how about this? I'll talk about why I broke up with my boyfriend when I was dating him like a while ago.
Go for it.
So this he started getting all jealous and shit, and yeah, he got mad because me and my kids went to the Circle K, the gas station.
Okay.
And I ran into my ex-husband, and he was like, "Oh, hey, how are you doing?" Whatever. It was like not even nothing. I was like, "What's up? How you been?" Blah blah blah, whatever.
Right.
And I get home, and this dude is like accusing me of talking to my ex behind his back, and this, that, and I was like, "You're so dumb! Like, get the fuck out of my house!" I couldn't do it.
Yeah, well.
Not. I was like, get out. I was like, I'm fucking done. I was like, I fucking ran into him at the fucking gas station. That's out of my control. And I was like, I said, what's up? Like, oh, you're fucking blah blah blah. Who knows what else you're doing? I was like, you know what? I'm not the one.
Right. Well.
So yeah, so I made him leave.
Oh yeah, well that's good.
And then check this out. He's been like passing by my house and shit. So he comes to my house earlier today, and I didn't answer my door because I was like, you know what the fuck? Like, I don't fucking ask you to call me or nothing. So I didn't answer my door.
Yeah.
And he sent me a text message saying, "Oh, you must have found a man that has a ride, and that's probably where you're at. You probably took off." And I was like, you know what? Can you not come to my house without calling me first and make sure it's okay with me? Because like, I was like, you know what I mean? And he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did you have your new boyfriend there? And I'm not trying to ruin your new relationship." I didn't even respond to him. I was like, you know what?
He's jelly.
I don't think whatever the fuck you want. It's not. I'm not gonna waste my time fucking explaining shit.
Facts.
I don't owe you any explanation.
Facts. No,
but yeah, so I didn't even write back to him. I was just like, yeah, whatever.
Very factual. No, very factual. That lets you know that you still live in the set rent free.
I have noticed a change in my behavior though, because like before, I would have been on there like, no, I'm not with anybody. Like blah 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 blah.
Yeah, explain yourself.
Like, yeah, and I'm to the point where I'm like, you know what, I should never have to explain myself. I'm a grown ass woman, and you know what I mean? Like,
right.
The fuck. I didn't want to answer my door. Like, that's why I can do whatever I want. It's my house, and fuck off. So, yeah.
No, yeah, well, that's why I preach, remember, rejection is protection. So, if your partner is still traumatized with their exes because their exes did that, or they did that to their exes, like messing around with, their ex type of situation, that's their problem, not a you problem. Especially when you know 1,000 you're not doing it. They're like, anyone that your partner accuses you, that's deflection and projection, gaslight, manipulation. Like if you know 1,000 you're not doing it, you're not doing it. You don't have to explain yourself, like whatever you want to think, that is your free will choice. Your head, not my head, And then you can call me on this shit like I used to, like,
I was like,
maybe you're guilty.
Like, all that shit's in your head, and that's a you problem. I'm like, if you don't believe me, that's your problem. Like, it's not my problem.
Facts. That's why my situation, like, remember, everything's up to love. Every friendship, partnership, social media friend, everything's up to love. Like, but then I'll go to toxic love. The red flags start happening, past boundaries, the sparks are ending. Like, that, you gotta figure out when it's ending. Why is it ending? Is it my side? Is it their side?
Like, you know what he did though? He did say something about his ex cheating on him and shit, and I was like,
oh, he's traumatized.
You know that our relationship is over now. I was like, our relationship is over now. I was like, because you're bringing baggage from another relationship over here. I'm like, I'm gonna leave you pretty soon here, and so you shouldn't have done that. Can't start.
That's why it's so sabotaging. Correct.
Like that's never gonna fucking work. So
No, yeah, that's factual. No, yeah, that's my next tattoo. It says ex-exes. As a potential partner, bitch, I'm not your ex, no ex, I'm today, not the present. There's two versions of the past. Like, if you're working on yourself, trying to evolve, and you still have your triggers, cool, we're talking about it. That's the healing journey. But if you want to compare me to your ex, like, you're just like my ex. Like, everything I do, like, then what am I doing here? How about this? If you want to, I can try to find your ex and have him come back home if you want to. And I'll just go.
Right? That's,
respectfully.
I'm like, dude, it seems to me like you're not over that shit.
Yeah,
so I gotta go. I'm like, I gotta go. But
no, dead ass. The door's right there. You can leave whenever you want to. That's for your own choice, man. Then that's why I do this conversation, do scenarios to inform people. Like, You know, that, I say everyone's broken initially, but if you're more in the healing journey, like rejection and protection is your day, it's your life. You know, don't accept toxicity by your side, especially when you're not doing anything wrong, and they're accusing you. Your exes, your partner's still traumatized of their ex-exes.
I freaking despise that shit so much, dude.
Yeah.
Like I've been like
Triggers.
like this. I'm like, it's just like a freaking rerun, dude. Like I've already been here before. Like
Right. Oh, yeah, dead
I
ass.
was so angry.
Yeah.
And then he had the nerve to be all like, oh, well, you're comparing me to your ex. I'm like, fuck off. First of all, get out of my face, bro. Like you remind me of like, yeah, even my kids. My kids even said he's like Anthony, but without the cheating. I was like, there you have it. Even the kids said it. Shit. It's not just me. It's not just me saying it. My kids even said that shit.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a lot of us men are keeping our sister. Excuse me. Went on a healing journey. That was time with getting that side this Friday. All cap others a journey, which tells us men are keeping our sister. You queens are on a healing journey. That's why the queen jump in the box, my DMs, one-on-ones, like, how was you? And then he told me the same thing. I wish my boyfriend, my ex, you know, whatever, may father spoke the way he spoke. He can when he starts the healing journey. Here's the best part: I respect his boundaries. You can pass my information over to him. I can talk about with him, but he probably doesn't like the way he speak, especially when the guilt kicks in of like, yo, why you keep cheating? Don't offer love. You should do poly open relations. I don't do that, but you always cheat. You just don't want a title on it, right?
Yeah,
like, bro, really, that's called toxic love.
They don't want the female to cheat. That's why it's like a
machismo. Oh yeah, no. Like, if he can do it, but you can't do it,
they have issues with control and shit.
right? That's when Spanish 101, machismo, narcissism, double standards. He can't do it, but you can't. Make them make sense.
Yeah.
You know? Nah, fuck all that.
Yeah, he's always like, make that shit make sense.
Dead ass. No, that's why you don't accept toxicity. That if it's over, and it sucks, right? But I know trombone suck. I know you gave your all. You could try another day.
Like when it was over, I was like, I did it. I broke it off before it went too far this time. Fuck that shit.
That's good. Yeah.
Usually I'm too nice and I'm like, okay. I'm like, no, fuck off.
Oh yeah, no, it's your life to the fullest every which way.
I know. He tried to, like, he didn't even let my friend inside of his house one time, and I was like, dude, like, oh my god.
I used to work for him, but I'm not his friend.
You don't want to be his friend either. He's like not.
Dude, I was gonna let out all the air from his tires. Like if I had something to stop those tires in that moment, I would have. But I didn't, so I.
She's like, damn, I forgot my knife.
I did.
Yeah.
I almost did it.
You know, we ended up getting into a big old argument too because of you. I was all defending. I was like, quit fucking talking shit about my friend. He's like, blah, blah, blah. I was like, fuck you, I'm out of here, bitch. I'm out. Like, don't be talking shit about her for a reason.
Well, that's more red flags for you. Like, if you know your friends aren't too bad, you know, they're not bad on the overall, like the bullshit type of situation, then you know your friends. But let's say they're not bad and your new partners being jealous of your friends, like, nah, that's controlling.
Yeah, that's what it was. He was being real jealous over
Yeah,
it.
no,
like,
that's...
No fucking reason. Yeah, like, no reason at all either.
That's red flags to the fullest. That's why, you know, once again, if your friends are cool people
that's
overall...
why I started breaking off, like, little by little. I started noticing shit, and I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna work.
Right, and that's... When you know that, that's the intent to walk away. Like, you can have the dark conversation and have this conversation as best as possible, or you can ghost if you want to. That's everyone's free one choice. Is it wrong? Yes, but you don't do nothing. And that's why I tell people rejection is protection. It'd be nice if you would talk, but nobody wants to talk to you. And that's why I preach to everybody. I've been preaching more to tell people like can handle rejection.
I noticed too. Mm-hmm. Like when I can't be myself, that's when I'm like, yeah, this ain't gonna last very long. I'm like, you know what I mean? Then they start getting all jealous over that shit, and I'm like, like you met me this way, and like you fell in love with me because I was this way, and now you're mad about it. That don't make no sense. Make that shit make sense.
Well, it's because in the beginning, people throw a front, especially on the male side, and when the shit, when it's happening, like, if someone's trying to change it, that's a major red flag, especially if you're not doing wrong. That's in my situation with the potential to be a child. Hit it out day one. I don't do dates. Day one, break it down. Shit out like, you know, ask. I'm an open book. I'm not a virgin. Ask me whatever you like. You know, 'cause I'm gonna ask. Trust me, I'm gonna ask you everything, every which way. So, gotta need dudes for practice. Got a shot. Need dudes for practice. Hey, what's up, Mr. How you doing, Queen? Welcome to live. But you know, I ask you everything off the rip because I'm not trying to sell no one a dream. And I don't want someone to sabotage your life, or they feel guilty like we're doing this. We're official. It's day 2, and sending money is too strong. They don't like my tattoos, the way I speak, and you know the Queen babe. You won't hurt my feelings. I promise you 1,000. I don't need you. I want you. That's it. That's it. Queen Universe. All this is about one. You know.
I know that's so hard to make people understand too. Is like you don't. That's another thing. It's like he's like, I need you. I'm like, I don't want you to need me.
Nah, it's codependency. Right.
I don't like that shit. Like I don't need you.
That's a red
like
flag.
I want you, but I don't fucking need you for shit. Like, I need y'all. Like I was like, if you want somebody who needs you, I'm not the fucking person.
Facts.
You need to go find yourself somebody else. Because I'm not the one to fucking
Okay, baby, I'm about to get off. No, yeah, for sure. Very well said, Val. But Val, I love you. Everyone in the screen, I love you guys. I have to get going because I go to sleep. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. You too, stay blessed. Take care.
Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams also. Stay be safe. Ciao. Big squad, love you guys. Take care, be safe. Ciao, ciao. TikToks, love you guys. Take care, be safe. Ciao, ciao. Bye. Take care. Ciao, ciao. Love you guys. Twitch, love you guys. Take care, be safe. Ciao.